And don't take no time from the body. Just do what me tell you for those scenes, star. And make sure say everything work according to how man say anything for work, see? Take back yourself and bring back yourself in a one piece. Make sure see you reach. Hear me? Lord of mercy. Hey, Lord of his mercy. Lord of mercy. Driver. Don't stop at all. Drop this Arizona round an Albemarle. Driver. Don't even itch. Collect a little food there and come back quick. Driver, just remember the damn speed limit. Cause if you're running the fence, my friend, that is it. I've got an Nextel phone and a singular chip. Any problem you can reach me on this. I pounds them I buy when a tons man a ship. Green like grass, brown like chocolate. FedEx and UPS I make several trip. All me life savings are right on this. You can drink a beer but don't you dare burn a split. This ain't the marijuana make your light uplift. Even though it compress and tie down in a plastic. Don't deliver it, I'm going up drastic. A barrel gun me bust and me and you know we can't stick. Me want change me zinc and put up the chroma stick. Tired receive Red Bull a straight hypnotic. So driver, me say don't stop at all. Drop this Arizona round an Albemarle. Driver, me say don't even itch. Collect a little food there and come back quick. Driver, just remember the damn speed limit. Cause if you're running the fence, my friend, that is it. I beat this man a rum in a no but now because my girl want wear Victoria's Secret dress. Some no love here so you feel put in pampas. Billy a informer with federal charge. Remember, don't care nobody on me yard. So watch a me love and me no respect coward. I dep on a mission man hustling hard. No get to you through them and suffer and starve. Hustling ability we learn that a yard. No feel your brain big, no bother track yard. The last boy will try that then like that. Sell off where you have a make we set you record. Driver, me say don't stop at all. Track this Arizona roll an Albemarle. Driver, me say don't even itch. Collect the little spenny and come back quick. Driver, just remember the damn speed limit. And if you're running the cops, my friend, that is it. Action pop while some boy up your lip. Got a bunch of bantan cause you know you can't slip. Reach up on the rhythm for make them turn and dip. Watch it make the road wash, show them how we do it when you watch right. Make sure you maintain speed limit. Got a bunch of bantan cause you know you can't slip. Reach up on the rhythm for make them turn and dip. Watch it make the road wash, show them how we do it when you watch right. Make sure you maintain speed limit.
Yes, good morning and welcome to the program for today. Excuse me for the late start, please. Today is Tuesday the 1st of March, beginning of March. 1st of March 2022. And the lines are open, numbers are 619-1508. 619-1508 and 279-8473. 279-8473. Yesterday we spent the time of the program at the memorial function for the Sister Violor's good man, Sister Vi of the 12 tribes of Israel. And it was good to be there. I know that the sound was not always discerned well. Some of the proceedings were not always discernible because of the sound quality. But hope you got a sense of the the family gathering that it was there yesterday morning to afternoon. Well, let us go to the phone lines immediately. Good morning and welcome to you.
Yes, Bongo.
Welcome.
Morning.
Wagwan.
Boy, I'm there.
Sir Brown, Wagwan.
I have me, man, you know.
Yeah.
I tell you, me no call you, you know, say. You know, the phone not work right. You know that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir, but I listen to you every day, man.
Glad for that.
You understand? Every day. I listen to you. You understand?
Yeah, that's
So
right.
what go on?
Everything cool and regular.
Yesterday, me I listen to your sister pass, so.
Yes, man. Just a vibe.
So everything went out well and she was put away, eh?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that is good. So it go, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, man. I mean, I listen to what go on, you know.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, sir.
By the way, what year you born again?
Eh?
What year you did born?
35.
Well, you're 1 year older now. What month again?
The month we gone yesterday. Yesterday I'm very strong, you know.
Yesterday, what you said? Forget say you're born the same month.
Yeah, man. Yesterday was birthday, man.
That's great, boy. I'm glad I asked you, because maybe they wouldn't tell me.
Yeah, you know. And me kinda. Well, me kinda step up, you know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's not yeah, man. Yeah.
That's 87.
Ah.
I tell you. But your mind's still clear, man.
Eh?
Your mind's still clear. Your mind is still clear.
Yeah, my
Very
mind
much
still.
here and aware.
Yeah, man. I'm sitting and listening
Yeah, man.
to some music and things. And you know, say, yeah.
Yeah, somebody
Yeah.
talk to you.
The youth. They go across
son.
the land come.
Yeah.
So you want me call you back here?
All right, thank you very much. Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay.
See me, that's
Yes, man, that's Mr. Brown from down in St. James. Come at town early and been around 87 years now. Mine's still clear. That's great. Was also good for me to, as expected, meet up with a lot of people that I don't see for months and years and decades. Some of them all 40, nearly 50 years. That's good, and them still, especially the lady, them still a look well same way. You know, them have that extra facility for wholesome appearance. Yeah, let's get back to the telephone. Good morning and welcome.
Yeah, my general.
All right. Yeah.
My dear man, a long time I listen to the program.
Yeah.
I will leave a topic where you touch, my lord. Because me hear some man I call a teacher, my lord. Me say, yeah, the real teacher for sure.
One of them.
Yeah, man, up in the area, I call it from Narakalia.
Rock all the way, sir.
And our connection towards Sligo, you know?
Yeah, man, many years I spent there. So, that's all.
Man. I want to tell us, my brother, tell me, say, book you up in our street, there on the some road, Parks Road side.
Yeah, man, we're through and through them hills there. Right through the Rocky Road.
Yeah, man, because when I told there all the while, I'm see the eye. Yeah, man, on the west side, the West Street side.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'm doing juggling my town and thing, and I always see the eye pass through and thing, you know?
Yeah, we have to dip on hill to the flat to the seaside.
Yes, I. But dear man, I tell you, so when I hear your program stars, like say, I can't go through the day without it.
Well, it does feel that way, your radio kind of up there, kind of disturbed though, your radio.
Oh, yeah, I true. Yeah, John.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
I think that, me highlight that thing the other day about the privy.
The what?
The privy. John, I have to really look it up, star, because I say, you make me different realms you put me in, I tell you, Jaja.
You know, say privy.
The privy.
You know, so the privy at the liquor room there where them go private.
Yeah, no. I have to look it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you have private.
Yeah, even the thing was going on.
Which part? Going on where?
They were going on in Ukraine, you know.
No, Ukraine, yeah.
Yeah. I know some have to run out of credit, so now just heal up and thing.
Good to hear from you.
Give me some more highlight on it.
Yeah,
So that's I get some more credit and show telecom.
Alright,
Yeah.
thank you very much for the call, yeah, sir.
Yeah, man. If you can give me some more, shed some more light on it. The Ukraine thing there. Enough people don't know how go on, how the things start and all them something there, you know? Yeah, I get some more credit and thing and show.
Yes, all the best, yes, sir.
Alright, I listen, man.
Yeah, man, the people them not rock all for me. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Blessed
The
that.
numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508 and 279-8473, 279-8473. Yes, I had a word or two with some of the attendees, people who attended the memorial for Sister By yesterday. I know it wasn't that clear, but you know that it was discernible. Some of the people were discernible, tried to identify by even one name who we're talking to refreshing the memory. But some people meeting for the first time. Yeah, it is very enjoyable or human being, like any other species of life, know how to coexist with each other, and that's great. Well, some don't care about coexistence and they have a different atmosphere, especially when people feel self-sufficient, like them have everything what them need and them don't need you or them don't need nothing else except what you have. Them need what you have, so them will probably want to move you out of the way and then put on a title upon what you left. So them entitled to that, and next thing them named upon the title. Like you see some of the nation them some of the, not even the nation, some of the people who control the state, bully them own people and then go next door, go bully the people them next door. Sometimes them use all them own people, bully the people next door, enlist them in an army, and you know. That's it. One of the things when people are dispossessed, when people are deprived of land, they are more able to bring them to them knees, even your own people and relative and people around you, bring them to them knees, that them short of a means of existence. So them glad for join the army, even although the army are run wicked. If you even not run the army wicked, sometimes them glad for join it and serve you, you know, the wicked cause where you are maintained. So that is also one of the byproducts of poverty and disenfranchisement, disinheritance, dispossession. People get so dependent that they will serve in your wicked army and carry out your wicked wishes. That next thing, people label the whole of your country, so them wicked like the guy or the few guy them who control the land and bring the people them to them knees, that them glad to work in the army and glad to work for minimum wage. Let's get back to the telephone. Good morning. Good morning, welcome to the program.
Good morning.
Talk up here.
Yes, sir. I like to point out about two things. First, the old buildings that in and around Kingston, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you find that you hear fire broke out and them lost everything. The last one was what? Sunday here?
You mean the occupants who have to catch there or live there frequently lose everything material.
Yeah.
Everything material.
Yeah, but I see on the television, everything burn out. They need to rewire the places. A lot of these places wire from way back, and then been using it from ever since till now. You understand? Them need to rewire the place. Them going to lose.
Who need to rewire them? Who need to rewire them?
With the owners. Then
owners,
you go and rewire the places and you depending on these places for doing business with them and you heard that they burn out and they never start over again and all of that stuff.
You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised to know, sir. You're surprised to know, sir. Some of the owners can't really afford to do that. Some people get to own them recently and don't have, it's not no money people as such.
Yeah,
and some of the old time owners.
But which is better.
Hold on, little please, sir. Hold on. Some of the old time owners might reach a hard time with them can't rewire it. As well as some can rewire, but them don't really care that much about that. Them just allowing people to live in there until them ready to do something. There's all different kind of reasons. But the people who live in there, who live in there, whether them a parent or them a catch or whatever, they are who need safety because them spend them time there. And most time them not in a position to do no rewire. Now most time them do a little bitch up job, you know, a little amateur job or a little job, and do it in a dangerous way that sometimes cause a fire. A lot of the time the fire is caused, yes, as you did mention, by
but them we have to boy we don't know what caused the fire, but my instinct tell me say and the whole wiring or them do something we cause the fire electrically.
People are cooking a coal stove on ground, whole heap of trash and rubbish about, whole heap of paper. Things that, you know, people leave children alone. All different kind of reasons.
Big business places, you know.
What's that?
We wire a long time, you know, like the courthouse burned down the other day and so.
Courthouse in Brownstown.
Right. They need to rewire those places. You know?
Hello, when we use the term they need to do this and they need to do that, who is you and me to tell people what they need to do?
Well, it just a suggest that.
No, not about suggesting. I'm talking about the way that you put it. You are stating what people need to do. And I maybe state sometime what people need to do. I'll try not to do so. Because I know that I cannot define the needs of other people. I can only suggest what I think people need if them want to live safely. But how can it is both not practical. It can be carried out for me and you to decide what people need to do, and also the decision that them need to do that probably is wrong too. How are we going to decide what people need to do? Other people. How are we going to decide other people's needs outside of our needs? You understand me? We're spending a lot of emotion and energy when we state what other people need to do, you know. You know that? You know, you put stress on yourself when you decide what everybody need to do. A lady walk down the street in her dress short and her bottom big and disturbing, you can't get to concentrate. And me and you might say, she need to wear something better than that, and we did the whole day a kiss with teeth, where they work all do work and a kiss with teeth. Say, look at that damn disgraceful woman this morning. She need to do better than that, we'll kill up herself. And she enjoy herself and other people enjoy her walk up and down the road. We only stress out ourselves when we decide.
We react sometimes, you know. But
yes, but now if me and you and other people now have certain views about things that agree with one another, and we get together and decide that, hear me now, it is good for us to keep in communication, and it is good for us to have one another phone number. That if I pass your house and see smoke or come out of the back in some terrible way, I see the chicken them run up and down, because that's another sign. The chicken run up and down and run out of the yard. Meanwhile, the smoke will build up in the house, and I have your number. I can call you right and say how far you are from your house, and alert you. Yeah. So when people move together and can agree with one another, agreeable to live good, and then I can share certain arrangements. All right, me go alert you, you alert me. If me hear say soap or sell for $1 down the road, me tell you and you run go buy some, and we alert the one another about anything going on, whether good or bad or dangerous. That is what can work. But for people to get together and want to dictate to other people what they must do for them life, you have to take certain power into yourself. That's why a lot of people take certain power into themselves and start to dictate to community what the community must do. And them love. And most times when people take power into themselves, them get to love it and enjoy it. And them don't want to let it go. That's why I say man say I rule country 5, 10, 20, 40, 50, 60 years ago and now I let it go. Then them arrange for him picnic come take it after him gone. And she arrange for her daughter come take it after she gone. And after a while the other people in the country start to accept say, boy, it's the best thing for that family run everything, you know. Because some family just born to run things. Damn lie and foolishness. Lie.
Yeah, and them get used to it. Anyway, still, that me don't want to talk about still, you know?
Yeah, good point. But how to tackle it now is the question.
Yeah.
And it's good to keep ourselves alert. That even if we don't know people, and we are past them yard and see something are going on with dangerous, we shout out and say, anybody who you inside there, and whole for smoker come out in the kitchen now, wake up, if you don't even know the people, you know. So it's good when you shout out still.
Yeah, man, respect.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, the numbers again, 619-1508. 619-1508 and 279-8473. 279-8473. Some form of life moves together to survive or to prosper. You can't move together because you just want to survive, stay alive. Or you can move together because you want to prosper, you want to more than stay alive, you want to be fulfilling and fruitful and growing in ability and strength more and more. That is prospering as against just living, surviving. Let's get back to the phone. Good morning, welcome. Morning and
Mr. Morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, morning to all the listeners. Mr. Smalls, I don't know what to ask you this question, and I'm going to ask you something after. How would you deal with that intelligent bully? Because
intelligent bully, what part of the behavior shows you when a bully is intelligent? Tell me.
I'm coming to that, but I would want to say something first. When I was going to school, primary school, we have one bully in the school per se. At lunchtime, he would take away the weaker children lunch money. And one day he took away mine.
Yeah.
And I went and complained to my cousin, who was about 3 or whatever, and I was crying. And he said, "Don't worry yourself, man. So we'll gang him and beat him." Yeah. And he come to me the next day, and my cousin run, come and kick off his foot and him drop on his face. I will beat him up, but we know I'm going to that. And that kind of diminished the bullying from him with other students.
Yeah.
Now we have, that was a bad man bully, and why he was like that is because he's big enough stature.
Big in body.
Yeah, big in our body. So, when you're big in our body and you know how much sense you use that against the weaker links.
Yeah.
Now we have an intelligent bully in Russia, and here is his advice to us. If you interfere from outside, you will face consequences greater than any you have faced in history. And that is my question to you, sir. How would we deal with an intelligent bully?
Let me say me. I mean, me as a citizen, me as an African in Jamaica, here. Or you talk. Hold on, please. I listen to you when you talk. You mean me as a citizen in Jamaica, individual citizen in Jamaica here away from Russia? Or you mean a neighboring or a far away head of a government who have army and who have means to fight? Which one? I mean, which one?
Yeah, the latter.
The latter?
Yes,
well,
sir.
That's an imaginary situation. Which country? It depends upon which country. Which country now? You are asking the head of the government and the army of that country how to deal. Which country? A country neighboring in Europe? Hold on, please. A country neighboring in Europe or a country far away in North America or some country in Africa or some country in Asia? Which one of them? All of them is different.
We'll give two.
And I wouldn't
Ukraine.
be a...
We could give Ukraine and we could give...
Anyway, I don't business in them fight. I couldn't care less about them fight.
Sure.
I couldn't care less about them fight. But you have some people like, I suppose Putin you talk.
Yeah.
You have some people like Putin who them and them mum and them grandpapa did already bully down our people and have us most of our people destitute, and them big and bad same. Them the people. And we have to go deal with them. We have to go deal with them. What we do? We have populated some of them country. We have a big African population in England. We have big African population in the United States. All about enough of them country. You understand?
Yes,
we even have population in Ukraine, lie?
True.
We have population in Russia, but not big. Our African population in Ukraine and Russia not big. But we have population all around.
Yes, sir.
And just like how Barack Obama was part of the American system, not part of the African system. Father come from Africa and him born in America. I'm not part of the African system. He's part of the American system. But part of the American system is racial discrimination. We call the head them government house, where the head of the government live. You know what name?
White House.
White House them call it deliberately, and no black man supposed to be in there unless he must serve the table. So they didn't intend, even if a black man was part of their system, they don't intend him to be at the top of them system. They expect Obama to be the waiter or the driver or the telephone operator. But how life arrange things step by step gradually. And eventually this African go to America to study, leave and go back home, and leave a woman pregnant there, and leave a child there. And eventually step by step life organized that a man, an African descendant, getting at the American system and reaching at the first thing to do is to change the color of the White House. Not change it permanently, but to show the other Africans. Obama was there just as an encouragement. Him don't even know himself. He was there just as an encouragement to other Africans say, we may seize the government of this country one day. You understand me?
True.
The American Revolution in 1776 was a white revolution. The black revolution has been going on, bubbling just like how it bubble in Jamaica. Sometimes it bubble and it go down and it bubble and it go down.
And postponed too.
Yes. So now, Obama is not really part of the African system, but life organized that a person like Obama and his wife and a family like that living at the White House for 2 terms straight, just to show the rest of the African people say, the black revolution, the American revolution only gone halfway. You know, a revolution is a full turn of a wheel. A full turn of anything, a full turnaround, complete turnaround and reach back to the original face in our way. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
So the white revolution was just half of the turn of the wheel. And the minorities revolution led by the African American and others. If and when that carry out, that will be a full revolution. And people like Obama have been allowed to go into the White House just to show the rest of the people. Him himself is not a revolutionary. Just like how Michael Manley wasn't a revolutionary. But him did take up some of the values of the revolutionary tradition or the liberation tradition. Just to show that.
I don't think that speech will sit well with some.
I care not whether about no sitting or no fitting or no either shit or see. I don't care about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying that things happen to encourage the rest of the population. Say if a half courageous person can do something, then a fully courageous person can do more than double that. So therefore, these things happen little by little, and as I say, we are all over the world, in every country, and we have population even in Russia and Ukraine, although it's very small population. Just like how a black family go sit in the White House in America just to encourage the rest of the black people say the full thing can be done. So it is in England. In England, black people, African people, Asiatic people will take the government one day, maybe temporarily, most likely temporarily, just to show them that one day we're going to permanently take them place. And we, our people, taking control of the government in England, there's nothing to stop them taking out the loot out of England and administering the reparation that some people believe is a dream.
It coming out of the reparation study, the whites have made one statement that the blacks, what will they do with the money? Because even if we give you back the money, you will give us back the money by spending it on jewelry, diamonds, and all material things. That is one of the notions that they put forward, that we have not woke up fully for repatriation and reparation, which is utter nonsense, Mr. Smarts.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much, yes, sir?
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, the numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473. 279-8473. Those who believe, there are some people who believe in curse. And those are people who take on curse on themselves because they believe in a curse. And there are some who believe it is impossible, all what we're talking about, impossible, dream businessman. dream business, the black person and the African people will never even some of them will claim that they are African militant, are convinced in themselves that the African people will never recover. And furthermore, if them even recover, you're not going to get back where you're supposed to get back from Europe, where rape African Asia and get rich. They believe, a lot of people believe that, including people who say they're militant African. It's because them don't know, them don't understand what life has taught. So I'm so grateful to the sharing that Emperor Haile Selassie do in time. Let's get back to the telephone. Good morning. Yes, that call was dropped. The numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473, 279-8473. Yes, so those who say it is not worth it, it's going to cost us too much, it's not worth it, because they don't have what it takes to pay. Because what it takes to pay is an awareness and a determination and a courage and the building of some institutions and the building up of the ability to track down and detect treachery and trickery and traitorship. All those things are the things all those things are the currency that we need to purchase this freedom, and not purchase with money now. It purchased with awareness and courage, determination, and I say all these things. That's the purchase. So true, we know we have it now, we know we can pay for it, because we have what it takes to purchase it, not buy money. Good morning, welcome. Excuse me. Good morning, welcome to the program.
It's a small, over there in Portmore, there's a shooting range over there.
Yeah.
Some of the bullets.
You have a radar there. You have a radar intervening in a conversation.
Some of the bullets, not bullets, some of the pellets sometimes are reaching out to this, are falling on the street.
Yeah. And who you pointed out to?
I'm just pointing out to you. I went to the beach on Sunday.
You went to the beach on Sunday.
You were doing something else.
That firing range is near the causeway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the beach where I went to is here. The beach
the entrance, I don't know about the entrance. I'm talking about where the bullets come, where the pellets coming out.
Yeah, so you make the police in the area, no?
No, I'm telling you.
I am not the police. I'm asking if you let the police in the area, no?
I just answered you. I said no.
All right. You make any of the elected representative, no?
No, I just found this out on Sunday about 12:30, and I didn't call you.
Now it's 2 days later. Yeah. What you should do, you met the rest of your community, no?
No,
right.
I'm just...
Yes.
No, I didn't tell
all right,
I'm
suggesting. I am suggesting. Yes.
Small.
I am glad and appreciate. I appreciate you telling us about it. But
I can't tell you exactly where it happened. You don't want to send one of your journalists there?
Want to what?
I can pinpoint it. I'm going to tell you exactly where they come in. The pellets coming down outside.
All right, you hear me now? Yeah, you hear me now?
Yeah.
You hear me?
When they fire the gun,
you're hearing me? Are you hearing me?
Of course.
All right. Listen then. Since you're hearing me, then listen then. I appreciate very much your pointing it out publicly and to me and so on. And then now to be very effective, you live there or you just go to the beach there?
I went to the beach.
You don't live in that area?
But no, I stopped right over there on the other side right there. I'm
asking if you live in that area.
If I live in Portmore?
I don't say Portmore, that area.
No. It's just a highway. It's just a highway right there, and I stopped right over there, and there was the pellets was raining down right there.
Yeah.
I was across the street from it. Across the street about 50 feet from one side to the next. Just send one of your journalists. Let me just tell you exactly where it is, and you can let one of your journalists go investigate. Can I do that?
Go on.
All right. You're going to see
is near the fishing village?
No. No, not near the fishing. It's like you're going back to the toll road on that side.
Yeah, that is where the fire.
It's on the toll road, but like you're going back to the toll booth where they are.
Yeah,
it's going to be on that side.
That is where the firing range. That is where the firing range is, and I think them the skeet shooting over there. The skeet shooting.
Yeah. Oh. Well, if they do that, that might have been what it was there.
Yeah,
I didn't know. But let me tell you, there's going to be this. You know how they have these signs on the street? Well, there's going to be the billboard is going to be there, but the sign, there's nothing on the billboard. You'll see the top of it because they have these green trees there, but you'll see the top of it. It's right there that they were coming out.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, you should tell.
If they look down, they'll see the. If they look down, they'll see them.
You know who you should tell? You should tell Terry Long. You know Terry Long.
You have a number for him?
No, I don't have a number. I don't keep them guy the number. I don't want them guy the number.
Me either.
All right, hear this now. Terry Long now. Terry Long is a guy over there here or there.
Just tell me the number now.
No, listen. Terry Long is a guy over in them here or there. And him want cut off Portmore from St. Catherine and turn in an next parish because him want keep St. Catherine for himself and him next boyfriend and them with it. So him want to cut off.
But I'm saying, what if the bullets from the gun?
I can tell about bullet because Terry Long know about bullet and gun. All right, cut the call there. Terry Long know about bullet and gun, and Terry Long boyfriend know about bullet and gun too. So Terry Long now want cut off Portmore from St. Catherine so that the Labour at them can control St. Catherine. And Terry Long have all kind of different arguments. What them for do now? Them for turn Bailey House in a separate parish. And then bring back like what name St. Pat and call it St. Patrick. Turn Bailey House in a separate parish and call it St. Patrick's. And then you bring back Father Albert, who used to do at St. Patrick, and make him be the bishop for that parish. You understand? And them establish a boys' home over there. Strictly boys' home over there. And make them stop fire gun. Them fire gun that them one and the other, but a fire not going out the road and a pellet not drop over there. That them to do. Tell Terry Long. 11 o'clock now. Thank you very much.
right back. Never owned a house when I was born, and now I got a house now, so I feel so proud.
Since its inception in 2018, pride has been a common feeling expressed by beneficiaries under each component of the Housing Opportunity Production and Employment HOPE program. The social housing component of this program has seen the delivery of homes to scores of families across the island, with 60-year-old Lloyd Edwards among the latest beneficiaries.
My parents, them like my grandmother, them would have houses. So I never own a house myself, but just live in their house. So I never have to buy a house or anything till my house that I got started rotting down.
Situated in the northeast St. Andrew constituency, Lloyd's two-bedroom home is one of two recently delivered by Prime Minister Andrew Holness under the program, constructed at a cost of approximately $4.7 million each. And yet another unit was handed over in the Kingston 11 area recently. Mr. Holness says the government is looking to build more homes for vulnerable Jamaicans under the new social housing program before the end of March this year.
We have so far constructed 116 rooms under this program. 26 more are under construction, but we have done 46 units already. The point I want to make is that to get it right, it has taken us 2 years in an iterative way of trying and attempting new ways of doing it. We are now at the phase where we can scale up. So by the end of this year, we would have completed another 100 or more of the units.
Audrey Sewell, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, under which the program is housed, gives a further breakdown of the number of beneficiaries, noting that the work has only just started.
They have yielded 116 rooms and 200 individuals have benefited. So far to date, we have received 418 applications. There's a committee that vets the applications. They have approved 293. We have built across the island, not every parish yet, 46 units.
In echoing Mrs. Sewell's sentiment, the Prime Minister has called on the private sector to partner with the government in the delivery of more homes under hope. Following the completion of the low-cost housing design competition in 2021, steps are being taken to diversify construction.
After we have finished this iteration of building like this, we probably will not be able to continue if we want to have an expanded number of houses. So some of the solutions that were brought to us in the housing design competition, which used alternative materials such as containers and other types of designs, will be deployed. So the housing solutions that we will use may not always be block and steel. There may be other designs.
This, Mr. Holness says, will significantly reduce the cost of housing while increasing the number of solutions available. In the meantime, Northeast St. Andrew beneficiary Shirley Leon and other Jamaicans will be able to rest, knowing that the government is working to renew their hope.
The years I've been waiting, and without you all, I could not have it. I thank all of those who helped in this project.
To learn more about the new social housing program and other initiatives of the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, call 876-926-1590 or visit megjc.gov.jm. For application details, visit your constituency office.
Effective Monday, February 7, the Portmore City Municipality will be relocated to Lot 1, Crooks and Penn, Brayton Parkway, Greater Portmore. Our updated telephone number is 876-618-7601. Thank you for your continued support. We look forward to serving you at our new location.
The countdown begins. 2022 will be extra special. Reigniting. It's going to be big.
A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
The station that makes you feel good.
I love the station. I think it's great.
My station.
Moving.
My station.
Moving. Keep it right here. Keep it right here.
Bess FM, keep listening.
For a better choice in all your electrical supplies, A, authorized 3M dealer and better brand names. B, better service including free island-wide delivery. C, all major credit and debit cards accepted. It's ABC Electrical Sales. Shop number 8, Hagley Park Plaza, Kingston 10. Open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We make your electrical jobs as easy as ABC. Call 754-382-528 or fax 754-3659. ABC Electrical Sales, for a better choice.
There will be days when you're too tired to move, to drive, but you think you have to because your vehicle won't wash itself, right? But no, you don't have to visit a car wash. 123 Mobile Car Wash will come straight to you. Yes, you heard right. 123 Mobile Car Wash is offering services in Kingston and St. Andrew and St. Catherine. We shampoo and detail cars, trucks, offices, and more. No job too small. Call us at 876-631-3400. 123 Mobile Car Wash. We come to you.
Live the life. Respect the music. And keep your radio locked in.
Best 100 FM.
We're committed to reducing the impact of disasters occurring in Jamaica. We're ever ready to assist you before, during, and after a disaster. But everybody have a role to play, so make we work together and follow the plan. Whether rich or poor or where you come from, hurricanes affect everyone, so be prepared. Prevention is better than cure. Be prepared. Listen to ADPEM.
A message from the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management.
Wagwan.
Guten Tag.
Buongiorno.
We are
the Kingstones.
I think I love you, Bess FM, because you're better than the rest of them. It's so amazing how I love you, Bess FM, because you're better than the rest of them.
Make me your radio and turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you. Sing along to my stereo.
Hey, my listening crew. This is your late afternoon companion to Chickaloo on your 100 FM dial. Make sure you tune in and turn up every Tuesdays from 5 until 7 p.m. for OTAWTL. That is on the ear with me, yours truly. A program that will leave you inspired, entertained, and informed. With credit giveaways each week. Street Link, where we go in the streets to find out from the people what is hot and what is not, and so much more. And guess what? You can now voice your birthday shout-outs on our WhatsApp line at 876-538-9442, and we'll play them live on air. So what are you waiting for? Turn up Tuesdays from 5 to 7 p.m. right here on Best 100 FM, the station that is sizzling every day.
Melody, melody, melody in my voice. Kemisha plays the music nice. Melody, melody, melody in my voice. Kemisha full of vibes. Best FM run the town. Yes, I run the town. Hear me loud and clear. They run the country and the town, or the far and near. Bless the love into to Empress Kamisha on Best FM, and it's all about the reset, you know. Mondays to Thursdays, 2 to 5 p.m. on Best FM. Keep it locked. This is Warrior King, the Black Emperor. Come on, tune in.
Veg Printers for all your printing needs. We specialize in calendars, flyers, brochures, and more. Call us today at 968-7506. That's 968-7506. Or visit us at 4 East Bloomsbury Road, off Haggard Park Road. Veg Printers, your best choice in printing.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
Morning, man. Welcome back to the program. Second hour of the program this Tuesday, the 1st of March. 1st of March, I believe. May I be corrected? Today is if today is Empress Menen birthday, the wife of Haile Selassie, and tomorrow the 2nd of March is that Adowa Day. I'm trying to remember. 2nd of March, Adowa Day. The day when them push back the Italian them in 18. What was it again? 1896, I think. 1896. Yes. Trying to remember the dates. Yes, the numbers again are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473. 279-8473. Yes, it's not that I personally not concerned about the war in Europe that might become the European war and might become spread further and further. I'm not really concerned. That is not my priority. And we can't do anything much about that. And if we are wise, we're not going to take no side in that. Take no side. Two of them is the same damn thing. Two of them is the same damn thing. Most of them up there is the same. Most of them there is the same thing. They want whole heap of power and they want to rule neighbor and they want to rule everything and they want to control everything. Let's get back to the telephone. Good morning and welcome.
Yeah, Wagwan Bongo.
Yeah, man. Fine, thank you. Wagwan.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Dawe Congo. My request are true. Dawe Congo.
Why? I don't know if we're going to have no space, you see, at this time, yeah.
Yeah. Let them fight it and them organize it.
Yes, I don't know if we're going to have enough space because I will have to play, but sometime we'll be able to put in some requests, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, how much soldier did Cuba did send to Angola?
I don't remember now, but it's over. I think it's over 80,000 soldiers and all Cuba sending to the African liberation struggle. I think it's over 80,000.
All right, Bongo, me there tune in.
What you say, request name, request who?
Dawe Congo, let them fight it, rude boy. And them organize it. It's a world crisis.
All right, anyway, I asked how many soldiers Cuba sent in Angola.
Yeah.
I think it's over. I think it's over.
Fight over in Angola.
I think it's over 80,000 soldiers Cuba sent in a Africa liberation struggle, and I know say more than 20,000 of them, the African, it's mostly black people that go into them fight there. And more than 20,000 of the Cuban soldiers refuse to go back to Cuba from Africa. Refuse to left back Africa.
Yes.
All right, thanks. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Yes, the numbers are next one. Good morning and welcome.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah.
How are you doing? How are you doing?
Yeah, blessed. Yeah, man. When you look for the world, you know,
yes.
You know, white people think that, you know.
Yeah, it will affect us. It will affect us still.
Yeah, it will affect us, but you know, the white people are. You know, I've been war against them one of that for a long time.
Come again?
From a long time, they war against them one of that. It's a history thing, you know, with them.
It's a long time. It's a long time. What happened again?
No, I say, a long time, them war against them one another, you know.
Who that? You mean in Europe then?
Yeah, man, in Europe, man.
Well, Russia, the Russians was in domination of the whole of that region. Matter of fact, they had it. They may turn the whole of that region into one government. The whole of Eastern Europe in one government, one federation, like our United States of Federation.
Yeah, the whole of them country there, Bulgaria, Yugoslavia.
Yeah. No, Yugoslavia now was more independent. Yugoslavia never joined in under the Russian.
Romania,
Georgia, you know, the most are Baltic, the Baltic army state.
Yeah.
But Poland used to be independent.
Well, I don't know. At some time, you know, most of them countries they have ruling family, you know, and monarchy, and most of them related to one another. What them do? Them practice for intermarried between them families throughout Europe. There is practically one family. The whole of the different European dominant family who control the money and control the solely and the arms and the land. Is them organized, even in Ethiopia. Many countries in the world, many regions in the world, dominant families intermarry between them for hold on power. All in Ethiopia. Because His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie, for his wife, for her family practically sell her from she a little girl 10-year-old, you know. And them rich, you know, them don't need money, but them want more money and more land. So them intermarry them children with the children of other rich families to get more control and to carry on longer. And to make them children hand down poor to them children and hand down poor to them other children. Right now you have some of my Rastafari brethren and sisters who believe that they must tie up with some of the descendants of Haile Selassie so that them can turn big shot in Ethiopia. They want to be near the descendants of Haile Selassie and they want to put them back on the throne in Ethiopia. So that them who is friend with them in the West might be give them a lunch money, because sometimes the royal family them get broken up. And some rich black people give them money and get up in a society too. A lot of people like get up in a society by help out royalty who get broken up. So that when them come back on them foot now, them will come give some knighthood or give some land or turn in some lord in Africa too. That's why enough of our people love talk about how we are royalty. You're royalty, me not no royalty, you're royalty.
Yeah, me not no royalty.
No, me not no royalty. Damn poppy show about you. Then the whole of for be royalty. And if the whole of we are royalty, then now who will rule over?
Yeah.
Damn madness and poppy show. Because them don't know that royalty and monarchy is a temporary arrangement in the affairs of human beings. It's not a damn permanent thing. There was not always used to be royalty, and it will not continue forever. The poppy show.
I look on a thing where the Prime Minister in England give all of the Ukraine people them citizenship, you know. And look how long black people, look how long the people them were left from Jamaica go England. And them are deport all the people.
Then how that forgot surprise you? You're white people like the Ukraine people? You're white people?
No.
Then how them forgot you? Why we expect that they must give us citizenship? After them rape us, them rape a mother and rape we and carry we not do is 500 odd years. And some of them go fight war for them and some of them migrate go England and America all about. And we must expect that them going to give it. Yes, you get citizenship sometime, but we expect that everybody will come from Jamaica and everybody with them owe money must get citizenship. You're not going to deal with it. I know you're demonstrating. I know you're clarifying to the public. I know you're clarifying, and I'm glad you remind me of it, said Boris Johnson extend citizenship to Ukraine. That ought to demonstrate that them is a white supremacist, and you know. But those things must wake us up that's why I'm glad you pointed out, because these things must wake us up and make us don't live in a dream world.
Yeah, and them people with them nuclear weapon and all them things there, we up to and make you know say we need a powerful country in Africa.
Yes.
Africa to unite on a level where we can deal with our own thing.
Yes, of course.
You understand?
Even though about half of the African government them is treacherous and sell out them own people. But this is how life goes. Things go little by little.
Little by little. We have to get rid of them with sell out, you know. We have to get rid of them. That's how it's going on. See?
Yes, little by little, people in this African country will rise up and put down this domination by a few families. That is part of the evil. Matter of fact, it must be domination by many families neither. No domination. It must be a mutual.
That's why Jamaica runs some.
Yes, of course.
Jamaica have some little private sector people with them, some family have some little red people.
Yes. Some of them black too.
Alone.
Well, yes, but you know that impression that you know is them is blessed and our black people is cursed on them, and then some other people want to run come join up in them and get new money and want to come pretend like them are some gentility. Then when all the Queen of England grandpitney come here, come visit them go and like them and them a friend. Go and like them and them a friend and them a society, you know. Them a entertain them.
And then have the little people them come out with flag and
like a puppy show.
No?
Puppy show. Robbers and thief. These are the kind of puppy show where robbers and thief put on. All Putin put on them kind of show, you know.
Yeah, man.
I want royalty. Putin I try to set up himself as a royalty in Russia.
Royalty.
Because them used to have royalty. Matter of fact, one of the priests is a kind of religion that I heard somebody talking recently. I don't remember if it's on Cabo program. That what them are going with and Putin philosophy is like a religion. For them thing is like a religion. Matter about the communism and them thing, they more come like a religion to them. Because really I don't know, economy. A capitalist economy them around, but the religion now is communism. And when some royal family there run Russia,
yeah,
you have the Russian Orthodox Church, like most churches in the world. Them join up with government. Most of the church in the world, if them want to get dominant, you know, them make friend with the politician and then become the official church with that country.
Yeah, man, and the church make them know, sir, they not pay no tax.
Yeah, when the politician accept one of the church and say, okay, this is the official church of the country, that church not have to pay no more tax. And a matter of fact, them collect tax from the rest of the people and give that church. And them take away land from the people and give that church. They call that an established church and become the official church. Now that church in turn now back the government and say, blessed is this government. God said that that's why them love talk about true Bible say, oh, God set up many governments in the world, you know. So they must pray for the ruler because God set them up in a power. It's the only true God why them is in power. And them philosophy them use on old people, you know. So they must pray
and
for all
now
yes.
The church got all and people them now and say, yes, vote for this one.
Vote for that one because that is God's government, yes. So one of the bishops in the Russian church now, you know, the name Rasputin, you know. Same Putin, you know, same Putin name, you know, Rasputin. And that Rasputin now did one of them where I help run the government of Russia. Although I'm a pastor, because enough pastor help run country, you know.
Yeah, man.
And tell the government, just like how you say Pastor Finn. Pastor Finn did that tell Portia what to do and Portia believe in him till she do all kind of foolishness. Well, I'm not really foolishness. She do what she do. Because pure an idiot thing. Pretense and wannabe.
Yeah, man, them, you know. But to this, see the thing I go, you know, like, you know, this war and a big war.
So what? Like what?
Look like the most break it out in a big war.
Yeah, it's a war of for influence. A war for influence. Russia want to dominate back. Russia was on them way to dominate in the whole Europe. Like how Germany was on them way to dominate in the whole Europe. Germany dominated the Europe before. One at a time, you know. When Rome itself mashed down, the Roman Catholic Church got other country go survive. Rome did a world power rule most of the world one time till Rome mashed down. But the church now where them have. When the government fall, the church still strong because the church go different country and pray upon different people and get strong. So more time the Roman Catholic Church go to other country now and back the other government in the other country and say, okay, you are Rome for the time being. You are not Rome, you know, you use Germany or you use England, but because Rome fall now, we're going to make you get the official title of Rome for the time being because you're part of the Roman Catholic Church. But that time Germany call itself the Holy Roman Empire, you know? Holy Roman Empire, it is Germany. You know?
Yeah. That's why you the Pope are show for himself and I want
to. Sometimes I'm about 2-3 Pope, you know. 2-3 Pope in a tree. Sometimes I'm about rival Pope, you know. All 2-3 rival Pope in a different country in the world.
Not different, yeah. And the Pope and kill them one another all the while, so, you know.
Yes, man. I forgot to our next call. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, me call.
Call back soon, thank you. Good morning. Yeah. Yes, sir. Good morning and welcome. Welcome.
Jerry.
Oh, go on.
There I'm a brethren.
Yes, sir.
If you tell the people them say Rasputin was a mad monk, like the Putin here right now, mad boy Putin here, where they are so now.
Yeah.
Talk to them and tell them, Jeremy.
No, you can talk. You can talk. You go and talk too.
Eh?
You go and talk to us when you get phone.
No, man, me top talk, Jerry.
Then if you top talk, then how you talk, bro, no?
No, man, me a top no, man. Just go and talk, Jerry, man. Cool on my brethren.
No, but yes, but we can't put word in one another mouth. We can't do it.
Man,
you can't do it,
man. Me not do that,
no,
man. But
you
don't know the thing. Chat to the people.
No, chat. Hear me now. No, the best form of enlightenment take place through discussion.
Yes, man. But all I am saying, young la tell the I say, Rasputin, we are talking about, was a mad monk, a sickhead like this sickhead guy, yeah. Because this guy is a sickhead, you know.
All of the religious leaders secret, all.
Yeah. You understand? For you, if you're so rich, and the people, them in your place are poor. Your family can't have all of them, the billion, they add for the next.
No, you don't understand. No, you don't understand. You don't understand. It is poor people and poorness that make rich people rich. That is what make rich people. That's
yes.
It's a system. So don't say, oh, them are rich and poor so poor and that can't work. That is what works. That is what works for them.
No, you see, you never even get to finish still, you know.
No, because you say you're not talking, you talk.
With so much money, we are your family can yam off. You know, must be a madman for not put down run somebody and make the people them here suffer and your country live good.
No, you're dreaming. No, you're living a dream world. You're living a dream world. When you are dreaming for rich, put down money for poor survive. It's a dream world you're living on.
No, man, I ain't a dream, Jerry.
No, but you are imagining what them for do and what good thing them for do.
All right, my brother. No,
how can you imagine? How can you imagine that the good must cast, the wicked must start carry out good plans? That's a dream. I understand what you're saying, you know, but the discussion is good.
Yeah, man, we give thanks and praises, but me don't go why you make them know, sir.
No, don't keep repeating the same thing.
All right, my brethren. Give thanks.
Yeah, man. Very helpful. Very helpful.
Yeah, blessed, my brethren.
Thank you very much. It's just how it seems like we are arguing at cross purposes, but it's not really cross because we're not cross. Yes, thank you very much. The numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473, 279-8473. Yes, I've pointed it out more than one time. Some people don't like when I point it out because some people feel offended. But it's the truth. Haile Selassie was well trained by his father from Malika Boy Tafar, right? And when he meet one of his far cousin, them done married her off about 3 times already. By the time he meet her when she was 19. She married off 3 times already, have 3 different set of picnic. Because our family want more land, so they married her off to rich people's son. This is the thing that people all over the world, not Europe alone, do it. Africa do it too. Same cravenness. And Haile Selassie come to put that to a stop. Him come to put it to a stop. Some Rasta them not like how me talk about it. But it's an idiot thing if you don't like reality. If you don't like to understand and discuss reality. You're living in a dream world, and that's why you're dreaming that you are some royalty. And dreaming to go back to Ethiopia and sit down as some royalty and rule over other people in Ethiopia too. You're mad. About the whole of we are royalty. A dream world that. I am not no royalty, and you may not rule over me neither. I don't need to rule over no one. I have no intention to rule over no one, and no one may rule over me. Boy, you are royalty. You are a fool? Yes, I know that a lot of foolishness circulating people. We are a royal people. Royal people are backside. We are an exploited people. But that is, we bring that to an end. Good morning and welcome.
Yeah, Bongo.
Welcome.
Yeah, His Majesty did in a battlefield and stand up on the shell.
Stand up on which shell?
When the shell was then boom, but then the plane boom over the country.
Yeah,
and in take a picture.
Yes. Go on now.
Then take His Majesty picture. When His Majesty did take a picture there.
Yes. Go on, man.
Why didn't take that picture there?
Him take the picture to show him people and show the world that don't be afraid of men with plane and bomb just because you do have no plane and bomb. Because not all of the plane and bomb going to work for them. That bomb was supposed to kill about 1,000 people. And it never killed 1,000 people. So I must show people to be courageous even when it look like the odds are against you.
All right. Yeah, man. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Next call. Good morning.
Here's the one I showed you, you know.
Come again?
Here's the one I showed you forward.
Okay, yes.
And I record you.
Yeah, man. Walk on.
That's something I want to bring across. Because here, I work with some people and I'm giving me a little problem.
Yeah.
Like, I don't sign no contract with the people.
What kind of work?
Yard business.
Okay, yes.
You know? And it's like from me start work with the people, them start give me some different things to do.
Yeah. Them add on more things for you to do.
Yes, in a house. In a
house?
Yes, man, all in a house, they want me to do things. Right?
Yeah.
Tell them say, me no come to do no dog business, cause dog business is rich too,
Yeah, that is great. Yeah, them impertinent.
They call me to do something, they chop down one place,
Yeah. Him now want you look about him wife, but him want you look about him dog.
Yes.
Or the wife want you look about her puss, is which one?
That's what I say. And I say, when I reach a stage, I say, no, because that's out of my...
You draw the line at the dog backside.
I'm not supposed to go people place to do them things there, no matter. I never sign up to them things there, right?
No. Yeah, and I'm taking for them schoolboy.
Yeah, so, I take all of it,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And people must send some message from my phone, like they must send some big people threat,
Threat?
Yeah.
What? So why you have to come back, or what?
Yeah, because I may have to. Like,
you have to come back.
So, me make sure I say, them, I never sign nothing. The greatest thing in my journal, I never sign nothing like we say, me go for do. What have you? So, me know say, them can't use it against I. Why am I saying some little chat, some little idiot chat?
Yeah, but I don't think you can tell me everything, but maybe you can't tell me everything still.
No. I forgot. I'm in a reason for a different level,
Are the wife or the husband why you come back?
My wife.
Oh.
No, hear me I say, Jenna.
Yeah. You have to go meet her out the road.
Yeah, I give you the number or what. Come on.
Give me one number.
My one man.
Oh.
My one man. That's a car.
No, you might have to go meet her out the road and not quit it out.
Eh?
I say you might have to meet her out the road and quit it out.
Nah, man.
Or she lay you off? Or the husband lay you off?
General.
Eh?
General, I shout you forward, because I think what I need to just shout here.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, man, I shout you officially, man.
Yeah, mine a dear pastor number you want,
Which dear pastor, man?
You want the dear, you're a cheap pastor, I want our dear pastor.
Yeah, General,
Me?
That me I tell her.
Alright, we'll listen out to hear from you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
You get her back or walk? Hold on.
Certain things I don't want to talk over the phone now.
Right, yes. You get her back or walk? Pull that. Pull it. Yes, sir, okay. You have any more cards? Yes, we have to take back that. Good morning and welcome.
Welcome, Mr. Smart.
Oh, go on, sir.
You have like scar at the end, boy.
No, but him have a complaint. Him sound like, I must believe a cat. I must believe a cat that talk to me.
Hey, Mr. Small, morning to your callers, you listen.
Yeah.
Mr. Small, you remember the guy who did them say this the Prime Minister?
You mean in the house? On them bed?
And then send a policeman officer to him and him disgrace him on national TV and I must apologize to the Prime Minister.
Yes.
Well, he's now suing the government.
What you say for what?
Defamation of character.
Yeah, of course.
Holy Father thing, and it's Bird Samuels representing him. Well
done. And
he's also suing the office of the Attorney General.
Yes, bad advice, we should give.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So, Small, what's going on in the world?
Same old.
Same old. But answer this, Mr. Small. Vladimir Putin is fighting over land, you know.
Of course.
And he talks it. He said that he's fighting for self-defense.
Yeah.
And he's also fighting for the future of the Russian children.
Yeah.
And he's taking over back the land that he said belongs to Russia.
Yeah,
because he knows Russian history.
Yeah.
There's a lot of precious
It belongs to Russia. All right.
In those land that the West wants, you know.
Yes. It said the land belongs to Russia. Who is Russia?
Who is Russia?
Tell me,
the
who is
Russian? I guess it's the Russian people.
Supposed to be Russian people? Then who is the Ukraine? Who is the Ukraine?
Good question. Who is the Ukraine? The Ukrainian people.
Yeah. So most time these guys them only talk like them represent people, but them only are youth people because them are get rich. The people themselves now get rich.
Vladimir Putin is said to value between 70 to 100 billion US in assets.
Yeah.
And he also have a lot of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency that will match future asset portfolio based on what China plan to do with the world.
Yeah.
But Mr. Small, while that is happening over Russia firing guns over land, we sit down here and watch the government taking away the National Housing Trust money and not saying nothing about it.
Them and Putin are the same thing, and them and Boris Johnson are the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same strategy, but they use different philosophy. Because you have open and passive aggression, don't Mr. Smart?
Then you know, say, what do you think Wellness will bring Queen picnic come to Jamaica? Our Queen grandson or our son? Oh.
Yeah, some relatives, some family.
Where do you think he might bring them coming? Why you think he might bring them coming? He might bring them for sure them say, him maintain them sovereignty in Jamaica and fi use them for back him up for stand up to the maroon threat to him wellness, you know.
Yeah, because they are celebrating the jubilee of the Queen, 70 years on the throne.
70 years upon the toilet. A
golden toilet.
Instead of constitution or constipation I'm out.
But listen this. The Indian president Prime Minister was supposed to come to, you know.
Yeah.
But he vetoed, he abstained from the vote in the UN against Russia.
Against Russia, yeah.
And he's not condemning Russia.
Yeah.
So I wonder if I cancel him visit or him just decide saying no.
Well, he might probably try to put some distance between him and them, because I know that coming here upon them in a them thing is like a confirmation of them Commonwealth thing and them NATO thing and all that. So India kind of, in the Indian government, looks like them are reposition themselves for sale, and them is more non-aligned or in the Asia region as against a Commonwealth English-speaking community, you know. Anyway, we watch.
But listen this, Mr. Smart. There was a top-level document that was shared between China and NATO. And the Americans are now saying that a copy of that document that they shared through private treaty with China, top secret, it ended up on Putin's desk.
Mm-hmm.
And the one then say China now is definitely in a lie with Putin, because Putin should never see that document. Just like when they share intelligence with the Bruce Golding administration and others.
Yeah.
And others got the same document that they gave to the cabinet.
You don't get it.
Can you imagine?
The Commissioner of Police say when the United States Authority give him the information and he must share it with Jamaica House. Before him could have must reach back in office. I don't remember. Before him could have reached back in office, to get it from Jamaica House.
It's the same thing with Putin
and Nita Hardlin, what's name, Lewin.
Yeah.
His wife usually work at U.S. Embassy in a sensitive position. So I get the information from at least 2 channels. But meanwhile, I get it. I get it. And Wellness have the gall, and the Labour them have the gall to tell the Maroon say one sovereign government in Jamaica. When them come out sovereign government, them established in Jamaica. From West Kingston and the whole of them places. Sovereign government with president and them. All Bruce Bolin couldn't just drive going at table when him feel like it. He must forget visa from the
Mr. Small, let me leave this with you and the listeners.
Yeah.
You know that I read in a book when I studied my tertiary education. And it tells me that when Western capitalism feel like this, radical feminism going to take over. You ever hear about radical feminism, Mr. Smart?
Long time.
Hear the man, you Mr. Smart, I said long time.
What do you mean? A long time?
No, you never tell about that.
That not preoccupy me. Radical
Mr.
feminism.
Smart, radical feminism, no one serious thing.
Yeah, well, some of the radical feminism is aligned to and is a part of the LGBT coalition. You know.
Have a good day, Mr. Small. May I tell you, Mr. Small, Mr. Jerry Small, today is the 1st of March.
Yeah.
I mean, I really announce my birthday.
Yeah.
But today, I have my birthday, I'm 58 years old, you see?
Yeah, how much?
I'm 58.
What you say?
And let me tell you this, Mr. Small. You, Jerry Small, Robin Jerry Small, you're a guru.
Yeah?
Yes, have a good day.
Thank you very much. Oh, yes, a Carter, a big man. Well, thanks for telling us that. Happy birthday. Best wishes to Carter and his family for long time to come. The numbers are. Alright, we'll take a call. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Small.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm the blind teacher from Savannah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. A couple of quick points. One of them is what just a passing comment.
Yeah.
Firstly, the issue with the Indian leader.
Yes.
I'd probably there is people don't get it right a while. Probably don't get it right a while ago.
Yes.
When Mr. Carter spoke.
Yeah.
They probably get the impression that he's not coming to the Caribbean again. However,
yeah.
my understanding is that he will still be coming to the Caribbean.
Yeah.
In fact, of course, he's going to Guyana, where you know the ethnic composition down there.
Yes, the Indian population is probably bigger than Africa, and the government is heavily dominated by Indian and Indo-Guyanese personalities.
Yeah. So he will still be going to as far as I gather, he will still be going to Guyana. And I don't know, probably elsewhere too.
Maybe Trinidad.
What I gather is that for whatever reason I don't know, but Jamaica has been taken off his itinerary.
Jamaica is a puppet state.
Okay, so the next point, the thing that the caller before Mr. Carter mentioned about Selassie and the bomb.
Yes.
I have often listened to you and agree with you too that there were some Rastas, that probably still is, who said your word, which is my word too, that Selassie trapped the bomb. You know, people who play football know how to trap a ball.
Yes.
I have seen picture of it long time. The Rastaman in Tablama here. I don't know if I can call his name.
Yes, call him.
Anyway, he was now Rastaman.
What's name?
And I did not understand it.
What's name?
In here, Sadi.
Sadi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole Rastaman in Xavier. I live in Xavier. I still live here now. And that was before I went abroad and before I went to Kingston.
Yeah.
Now you used to go in the shop and see the thing.
Yeah,
the picture. And he explained to me, like what you said there, like what some Rastaman said, that Selassie trapped the bomb.
Yeah.
No, I didn't believe in it then, and I do not believe it now. What happened, in fact, I wanted you to, well, I can't tell you what to do, was to push liquor with that gentleman a while ago, the previous caller who brought up the topic, because it sounds to me that he still harbor that idea.
Yes.
Because he said to you, why Selassie take the picture? I get the impression, I'm not really like that they are saying that Selassie great, that the man dropped the bomb job, and he was so great that he dropped the bomb.
Not only that, him did strap on him boots before. In Gideon, him strap on him Gideon boot. You have a person love talk about Gideon boot, you know. And strap on him Gideon boot before, like how a good footballer that strap on him boot before. And it take time in, you know, to trap a ball, take time in, you know. Because you have to, yes. Timing and speed and accuracy.
Yes, sir. So, no, I am not saying whether Celeste was great or not, or he wasn't great.
Yeah, I know him great, but I don't know if him great as a bomb trapper.
Okay. So what I am saying is, what I probably that is not that time when it happened is not the only time in those old time days that bomb drop and don't explode.
Yes, a lot of bomb don't fail to detonate.
In those days, and probably even now, but more so in those days.
Yes.
And I forgot this. I was watching that thing on the TV many years ago when there were some veteran on World War I or II, and then it's all they use him as a resource person on the panel, and he was talking about his experience in I don't know which one I was, whether one or two, could have been World War II for his age, and he hear about friendly fire all the time in war. In fact, in World War II, the large amount. Then you have friendly fire, and people know what it means. But he's saying one of the things he'll never forget. One day he went to go with the plane at Palma. I don't know if he used to fly a plane.
One at a time he went what?
In a plane with bombs.
Yeah.
And come back. And he said they didn't drop all the bombs for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And he said when they came back and they were unloading the bomb that accidentally one go off.
Wow.
At that point, in the place there, and kill his friend and some more. So things like those happen sometimes. The bombs drop and they don't explode for whatever reason, and sometimes we don't want to explode and explode.
Yes, yes.
But these modern thing they have is more user friendly, if ever there's a word. It's more unlikely that it would happen now.
Yeah.
More
with the electronic control, it probably have, I don't know, more fail safe. The more dangerous something is and the more risk involved in something, usually there is a great deal of risk management,
Yes. And the last point, I want your comment because I can't fathom it. You heard about the policeman who locked up left the baby in the car, and recently, well, I shouldn't start it that way. And recently, you heard of the teacher and the other one.
Yes.
My question is, if a Rasta man, or anybody for that matter, live so many years ago, 30 or 40 years, live in St. Thomas, him and his wife, and they have a 12-year-old son, and they left all the way from Morant Bay, come as Scotch Pass, and Bingy, with a 12-year-old son. And when they're going back, and 2 days after, when they're going back on the way back to Morant, they realize that they left their son at the Bingy. Those parents are like somebody careless, eh?
Yes, sir.
But that's what happened with Jesus and Mary.
Yes, that happened with Jesus and Mary. And it was 2 days before them discover.
Yes, but 2 days are walking from the place going back home. That's a good
yes, man, 2 days, 2 days journey. Because you got to measure journey by the days walking.
Yeah. But it shows that a long distance. But what I'm saying is, at that time they realized, I was discussing it the other day, and she said she could have never cared, even she said her son at 19 or 20 and now.
Yeah.
And if she go party or go to church and so, when she ready to leave, she then say, come. And the 12-year-old, and after walking the 2 days, they realized that the boy was with them.
Yeah.
It's a strange thing, eh?
Yes. And funny enough, the government and some of the people who want to be high in society and who want to be in good touch with some other people and want to be good friends with the police. I'm talking a lot of that thing. Some of them are journalists, some of them are ordinary citizens, want to be in good relation with the police, want to be in good relation with the government. They might defend the policeman and defend his wife before we even hear the full story, because them deliberately never tell you the full story. But them, all of these people say, leave them alone, they suffer enough, this, that, and that. Now, when you make them get away, you see what happened within 1 month? Within 1 month, another case take place where some people are supposed to be some of the most responsible people in the country between teachers and police officers, which other set of people you say people expect to be very responsible more than teachers and police officers? And you entrust the whole community safety is entrusted to these people because their job is highly technical, specific, and trusting. The public have to trust in them. And within 1 month, because you have pet up the police and I pet up the policeman's wife and say, leave them alone, they suffer enough and they're doing a lot for us. And it's because the job's so stressful. Within 1 month, a teacher who you're saying the same thing, and yes, teachers have a stressful job, and yes, teachers take on more parenting than parents in Jamaica. But because you're so damn lax, within 1 month, a teacher left our car and left all of our children in the car, and the children must take care must clear out the whole situation. Meanwhile, you know what I'm saying? And therefore, within, and you're going to see it happen over and over again, and we, the public, now are being criticized because we have something to say. Say, oh, look, public there, ungrateful public, licking out against people, ungrateful public. But thank you very much, yes, sir.
Okay,
next call. Good morning, welcome.
Yeah, yes, Jerry.
Welcome. Oh, go on.
Yeah, man, as you said, between 1 month, a teacher left a youth in the care.
Left several youth, but she left them to take care of one, and she can't, and she's not supposed to do it.
No, so none of the youth them not dead.
Of course.
Yeah, man. No, tell me now. You see, if them take the police thing that's serious now.
Exactly.
That teacher there, maybe would have just remind a member, you know.
Of course, because all reasonable punishment, all reasonable investigation into carelessness is meant to put the public in more awareness of precaution that must be taken. Precaution named precaution, you know, so you have to have caution. But you have an extra caution named precaution from before. Caution from before the danger.
Just
and as you say,
yes. Them anti-crime law.
Yes.
That means if 10 man they on a corner, them can investigate the 10 man.
Yes.
So I show them say they don't want a man jump on a corner.
Yeah.
They have an anti-crime law now.
Yeah.
I understand. So it's like like a zero tolerance.
Yeah. Yeah.
But them not pass anti-crime law for corruption.
No, all of the laws that I remind people all the while. Always see them Warmington and the word of them say them a lawmaker. And all the guy will beat the woman and in the stool. Him a lawmaker, you know. All of them say them is lawmakers. And all of them make law for the public, not for themselves. Yeah. The British make law against homosexuality and buggery. But they practice it more than anybody. But they say you mustn't practice it. That's a privilege. Buggery and homosexuality must be a privilege. You can be held and charged. It's not me and you, the African, set up law against buggery in Jamaica, you know. It's not you and me, the African, set up law against homosexuality in Jamaica. It's the British who practice it as a privilege and a hobby of the rich. You mustn't do it. The same way they set up law against firearm. They must have the firearm, but it must be legal to you have it. And they have a damn good reason why they set it that way.
And you see, the thing is this, you know, because I recently one of my brethren from Barbados still.
Yeah.
And the man show me say, if something like that is my Barbados, man.
Eh?
The man show me say, if something like that at my Barbados.
Yeah.
I know no investigation thing not go on right away. Right away, the police they are charged and lock up in the same jail. When thing there.
Yeah.
So you must say come like be a joke thing and go on down here, so. You know?
Yes, this is a puppet government more than anyone in the Caribbean. And it was set so from day one, because Bosaman is the biggest puppet. And even Norman Manley come turn puppet after them soften him up. Norman Manley have some courage, you know, and then after the United States government soften him up, you know. And worse him go born on Washington birthday. So them call him Norman Washington Manley, you know, born on Washington birthday. And them soften him up, you know. Them did lock him up one time and them go to America, you know. Lock him up, immigration lock him up one time, you know. and soften them up, you know. So the whole of them start out, a lot of them start out with good intention, but when them say the price where you have to go pay for carry out the fight, and say, no, but I can't bother, you know, but I take the national honors, I take a Queen birthday honors, and I not bother, you know, revolution.
Tell me something. Them never lock up Siaga one time, you know.
Oh.
Siaga, them never lock up Siaga one time.
Oh.
Jamaica, the
Jamaica government?
Yeah.
No, sir.
Oh, a Bustamante.
Yeah, no, the British government lock up Bustamante to soften them up. Most time I see them lock up them people, you know, them lock them up to soften them up. When they get soft, now they make a deal with them and them turn crown witness. And that happen, you know, a plea bargain Buster take, you know, on Manly.
Yeah. I want to time Bustamante and then they charge him for manslaughter one time.
He was supposed to charge him murder and them cut it down to manslaughter and then move the trial from Kingston because them know him would have get probably get fined guilty in Kingston, them can't go a country. But him strong down in St. Mary. Murder him for charge him cause 17 people for dead down at Bellevue. Carry a gang go to Bellevue or kill off 17 people. March from downtown to Bellevue. And them catch Bellevue on fire and 17 people dead. Plus one out dead out the road.
Then when you have all the history of them man they know I rule under the same system machine. You check the crime I got stop.
No, we could stop look back on them thing now. We know if we want crime to cut down to a minimum, I don't know if any country or any community can cut crime out completely. I don't think so. But if you want crime to cut down to a bare minimum, the ordinary people have to take control of that community. Take control of that community, whether the community is a country, or is a federation, or is a province, or if it's just a town. The citizens have to take control, and then now. So when citizens take control now, no one dare, if proper citizens take control and everybody equal together, no one dare come in and come thief goat, no one dare come in and come thief food, no one dare come in and come rape, no one dare come in and come mash up people dance. They dare not do anything against the community.
True. You know what, sir? The same Ukraine thing there. One at a time, you know. You see, the whole of them are bring revenge against them one another, you know. Yeah. So one at a time, Poland will win a war against Russia one at a time, too.
All right, we have to go for the break here, so when you come back, Poland, thank you.
Yeah, man. Bless you.
We'll be right back.
Good day, I'm Lorraine Mendez with the JIS Midday News for Tuesday, March 1. Coming up, return flights booked for Jamaican students now in Poland. 51 units delivered so far on the new social housing program and funding support being provided for social initiative to curtail crime in vulnerable communities. The news in detail after the break.
NIS pensioners, early encashment continues. Any pension order voucher with a payable date in March 2022 may be encashed as of Thursday, March 3. Collect your March payments at your convenience. Simply visit your designated post office. Pension vouchers can only be encashed at post offices. A message from the Ministry of Labour and Social Security.
Now the news. Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith says return flights have now been booked for the 24 Jamaican students who recently fled Ukraine to Poland amidst the ongoing invasion of Russia. She says the students will travel through Frankfurt, Germany to Montego Bay, with transportation arrangements from Montego Bay to Kingston also in place for those who may need it. In the meantime, the Foreign Affairs Minister says the government has been providing accommodation for the students at a hotel in Poland. She says they're also getting a subsistence as part of the support package.
The personal items that it might be more appropriate for them to get themselves, that they'll be able to secure those. And of course, when they are flying out, if there are delays on the flight out, that they'll be able to deal with food and drink on their way out.
Meanwhile, one of the 3 students who remained on the train in the Ukrainian city Lviv has since crossed over to Romania. The other 2 are at locations in Ukraine deemed more secure by their parents. A 4th student is also reported to be in Kharkiv in Ukraine. In the meantime, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade will again hold talks with the University of the West Indies, UWI, about a possible engagement of the students whose studies were disrupted in Ukraine due to the Russian invasion. Portfolio Minister Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith says the ministry had started discussions with the institution before the escalation of geopolitical tensions between the former Soviet states, as most of the students were hesitant to leave because of their studies. She says other options are also being pursued.
We'll re-engage them to see if there's any possibility at all of accommodation, and we'll also reach out to bilateral partners to see if they have any programs in place which will be seeking to accommodate students who have been disrupted.
Minister Johnson-Smith was providing an update on the Jamaican students via Twitter late Monday. 24 of the students had crossed over to Poland on Sunday, while one female journeyed to Romania, where the ministry also secured assistance for her. Prime Minister Andrew Holness recently handed over 3 housing units in St. Elizabeth under the new social housing program NSHIP. A 2-bedroom unit was presented to beneficiary Casey Powell, while 2 3-bedroom houses were handed over to beneficiaries in the Barbary Hall and Flaggerman communities in the parish. The units were built at a total cost of approximately $14.8 million. During the handover ceremony, Mr. Holness reiterated that the program was entering a new phase which would allow the delivery of more homes at a more affordable rate.
We can do about 150 per year. We want to get to the point where we are doing 300, then 500, then 1,000 per year. But even at that level, it is going to take a decade to truly deal with some of the problem. We can accelerate that if we have some private sector help.
Mr. Holness has also called on persons who have lands that can be used as part of the program to lend support where possible. More than 50 housing solutions have been delivered under NSHIP to date across 28 constituencies, benefiting over 320 individuals. And the government is embarking on a major social investment initiative aimed at curtailing crime and violence in vulnerable schools and communities across Jamaica. The initiative, dubbed the Violence Prevention in Targeted Vulnerable Communities and Schools in Jamaica program, will be spearheaded by the Ministry of National Security, with funding support from the United States Agency for International Development, USAID. It will place emphasis on enhancing the relationship between at-risk youth and members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, particularly the Community Safety and Security Branch. The Ministries of Education and Youth and Justice will also be included in the initiative. Support will be provided for school-based activities as well as the child diversion and restorative justice programs. That was the JIS News. I'm Lorraine Mendez. A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
The station that makes you feel good.
I love the station. I think it's great.
My station. Moving.
My station.
Moving. Keep it right here. Keep it right here.
Bess FM. Keep listening.
Live from NPR News, I'm Corva Coleman. There are many reports coming from Ukraine of Russia's bombing attacks. This is the 6th day of Russia's military assault, and there are reports of civilians being killed and injured. Russia does not yet control any major Ukrainian city, but a vast convoy of military vehicles is approaching the Ukrainian capital, Kyiv. The president of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, spoke virtually to the European Parliament today. He and his interpreter spoke very emotionally of the killings of civilians and the fact that the Russian military is encircling Ukrainian cities.
We are fighting just for our land and for our freedom, despite the fact that all large cities of our country are now blocked.
That audio is courtesy of MSNBC. Yesterday, Zelensky submitted an application to the European Union to grant Ukraine immediate membership in the Western Bloc. The UN High Commissioner for Refugees says more than 660,000 people have fled Ukraine in less than a week of fighting. Many people are trying to escape into other East European nations, particularly Poland. International sanctions are taking hold against Russia over its invasion of Ukraine, but NPR's Charles Maines reports from Moscow the Kremlin insists these won't do anything to change its policies in the region.
Speaking to reporters, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said a shift in Russia's actions in Ukraine due to Western sanctions was, quote, out of the question. Peskov's comments came as the Russian Defense Ministry said it was moving ahead with operations aimed at the full demilitarization of Ukraine. Meanwhile, Russia's government imposed temporary curbs on foreign investors seeking to dump Russian assets, part of a series of measures aimed at propping up the economy. Russia's currency has rebounded slightly after losing nearly 30% of its value at the beginning of the week. Charles Maines, NPR News, Moscow.
President Biden gives his first State of the Union address tonight. NPR's Franco Ordonez reports he's expected to address Russia, inflation, and the pandemic.
This will be one of the most watched speeches the president gives all year, and White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki says he'll take the opportunity to discuss the steps the United States is taking to respond to Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
There's always national security in every State of the Union speech, but every State of the Union speech also reflects a moment of time.
Polling shows that Americans are also very concerned about rising inflation, and Biden is expected to outline a 4-point plan to try to lower prices. And he'll also look to boost enthusiasm among supporters by pointing to promises he's kept, like nominating the first black woman, Ketanji Brown Jackson, to the Supreme Court. Franco Ordonez, NPR News.
On Wall Street, the Dow was down nearly 420 points. That's more than 1%. You're listening to NPR News. The U.S. has sent a high-level delegation to Taiwan. It's made up of former U.S. officials. The goal of the visit is to underscore the U.S. relationship with Taiwan. This is sure to infuriate China, which considers Taiwan a renegade province. It also comes as Taiwan has criticized Russia for attacking Ukraine. China has not. A federal trial continues in Oklahoma today over whether the state's death penalty procedure constitutes cruel and unusual punishment. From member station KWGS, Chris Polanski reports more than 24 inmates are challenging the protocols.
The trial concerns the 3 drugs used in Oklahoma's death chamber. Pharmacologist Craig Stevens testified Monday that the first drug in the protocol, midazolam, does not render inmates unable to feel pain. He said the third drug, potassium chloride, would make someone feel like they're being burned alive. Quote, a burning fire, veins on fire, very painful, unquote. In 2015, inmate Charles Warner did say it felt like acid and that his body was on fire during his execution. The trial in U.S. District Court in Oklahoma City is expected to run through the end of this week. The state is expected to request execution dates for the 28 plaintiffs if the judge finds the current protocol constitutional. For NPR News, I'm Chris Polanski in Tulsa.
There's a flooding catastrophe unfolding in eastern Australia. Tens of thousands of people have been ordered to evacuate parts of the southeast coast. Australian government officials say the amount of recent rain there has been astronomical. People are being airlifted from rooftops. At least 10 people have died. I'm Corva Coleman, NPR News.
If you're looking for your next binge watch or you want the latest on all the big movies and albums, NPR's Pop Culture Happy Hour has you covered. Every weekday, we are your guide to all things entertainment. Listen to Pop Culture Happy Hour from NPR.
Live the life. Respect the music. And keep your radio locked in.
Best 100 FM.
What should a taxi service do for you? On-Time Taxi Service is more than just a ride to the other side of town. They offer clean and spacious vehicles, reliable service, and promise to always look out for their customers. They'll come when you call and take you where you want to go on time.
From anywhere at all. You can call us at 926-3866.
We are something special on the road.
Half a tree, one and drive, half a tree. Bossy, how do I take taxi start?
Jano, I want to tell you, say, 2 months now, my transmission mash up, and I check everybody and can't hear nothing positive.
Yeah, hear me? You waste all that time on shop around and never call the experts. Winters Auto have them. Them have over 35 years of experience and them diagnose the problem and get back your transmission brand new. For them service excellent and efficient. Trust me, man. You hear me? Call them at 929-7040 or go to them at 106 Maxfield Avenue, Kingston 13 and talk directly to the boss. Just tell them I'm me, send you.
Wow, you big star. Yeah, man, respect my boss.
Now try and call trust me.
Waiters Auto Spares and Repairs, good afternoon.
Ah, what a relief.
Easy! Let not your hearts be troubled. Just believe in God Almighty and daily renew the mind. As we live in this time when fake is more valued than real, and lies prefer to truth, the unnatural put above the natural. This is Lady Donna, aka Double D Don, with a new song, Almighty Jah, encouraging your people to keep the faith that God will make a way. Get your copy today. It's on all digital platforms. Lady Donna Official on Instagram, Facebook, AsujaRecords.com. For bookings, Asuja Record Label at Gmail. Almighty Jah!
Praise him, praise him, praise him, praise him, praise him. And the name of Jive, and the name of Jive,
Wagwan.
Guten Tag. Buongiorno.
We are
The Kingstones.
I think I love you best of them because you're better than the rest of them. It's so amazing how I love you best of them because you're better than the rest of them.
Half a tree, one already, 200. Ready, mama? Ready. Is this the confusion you feel when trying to work your way through medical systems in Jamaica? Try a dose of Ask Dr. Mary every Thursday at 5 to 6 p.m. Let Dr. Mary help you understand your medical problems and bring you to a calmer place.
Just pay your dues, my friend. Take my medical news. Oh, doctor, come to meet my patient. Oh, doctor, come to meet my patient. Oh, doctor.
Bess.
Vijam Printers for all your printing needs. We specialize in calendars, flyers, brochures, and more. Call us today at 968-7506. That's 968-7506. Or visit us at 4 East Bloomsbury Road, off Hagley Park Road. Vijam Printers, your best choice in printing.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
Lift me up and place my feet higher and higher.
Isachar Music, promoters of clean, uplifting reggae music, presents the single Guide Me Jah by Link and Chain, a conscious reggae group feeding the people through message music, distributed by Tough Gong International, available on iTunes and all digital platforms. Call 310-559-0448 or email isacharmusic with a Z at gmail.com. Guide Me Jah by Link and Chain is on the Isachar Music label.
Guide me, Jah. You gotta be strong. Hey, so much going on in the world today. Injustice, the suffering, the poverty. Temptation will come your way. It's not easy. You got to be strong and increase your faith. The system will cause you to lose your place. Let Jah be your guide, cause it's not easy. Jah, we need you now more than ever. All the forces of evil growing stronger and stronger. So guide me, Jah, the way that I should go. Lift me up and place my feet higher and higher. Guide me, Jah, the way that I should go. Lift me up and place my feet higher and higher. Jah, you are the captain the leader. You're at the wheel, the navigator. So guide me, Jah, the way that I should go, and lift me up and place my feet higher and higher. Guide me, Jah, the way that I should go, and lift me up and place my feet higher and higher. Ooh, we Lord, shooby-dooby-dooby-day. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, we Lord, shooby-dooby-dooby-day. Yeah, 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 yeah. Jah, we need you now more than ever. As the forces of evil growing stronger and stronger. And guide me, Jah, the way that I should go, and lift me up and place my feet higher and higher. Jah, you are the captain, the pilot, the leader. You're at the wheel, the navigator. So guide me, Jah, the way that I should go, and lift me up and place my feet higher and higher. Guide me, Jah, the way that I should go, and lift me up and place my feet higher and higher. Guide me, Jah, the way that I should go, and lift me up and place my feet higher and higher. Guide me, Jah, the way that I should go, and lift me up and place my feet higher and
Yes, good afternoon and welcome to the program. Welcome back to the program, the second half of the program here. Today is Tuesday, the 1st of March, I believe. I believe today is either Empress Menen birthday. Empress Menen birthday or the Battle of Ado, I think, is tomorrow, that celebration anniversary. But it's the beginning of March. And I'm going to play 2 little pieces of music. We have so much music, I don't know how we're going to get them in, but everything is good. Please remind me to read the live chat. But let's go with 2 pieces of music by Champagne. How about us? And maybe we could try again. Yes, I forgot to comment the Isachar music feature, which today was a music named Guide Us Jah by Lincoln Chain. Guide Us Jah by Lincoln Chain, Isachar music. And I think the music is arranged by Sangy Davis. Well, that was the Isachar music feature. So let's go with Champagne, 2 pieces of music. How About Us by Champagne, and next piece of music by Champagne. Maybe we could try again. Thank you very much.
Short and sweet. No sense in dragging on past our needs. Let's don't keep it hanging on. If the fire's out, we should both be gone. Some people can love one another for life. How about us? Some people can hold it together. Last all kind of weather. Can we? Don't you get me wrong. What you saying to me, baby? 'Cause I'm not trying now to end it all. Let's start something new. It's just that I have seen too many lovers' hearts lose their dreams. We won't lose it. Some people are made for each other. Some people can love one another for life. How about us? Some people can hold it together. Man, all kind of weather. Can we? How about us? How about us, baby? How about us? How about us, baby? How about us? How about us, baby? Some people are made for each other. Some people can love
Bess FM, Bess FM, Bess FM, Bess FM.
Wondering where you're at today. And I've been hanging by the telephone, hoping that you'll call home and stay. You told me you needed more walks, more talks, more feeling close to me. I wanna be close to you. Didn't know you needed some roses, some romance, a little candlelight and slow dance. That's not how it's been. But maybe we can try again. Try. Maybe we can try again. I remember all the days gone by, and I'm wondering why I couldn't see. I could search the whole world over and never find what you always giving me. I told you I needed more time, more space, more freedom. Free, ooh, free to do what you wanna do. I gave you no roses, no romance, no candlelight, and no slow dance. But that's just how it's been. Maybe we can try again. Try. Maybe we can try again. Try. Maybe we can try I'm remembering you told me you needed more walks, more talks, more feeling close to me. I wanna be close to you. Yeah, I'll give you some roses, whole lot of romance, a little candlelight. Don't let this be the end. Maybe we can try again. Try. Maybe we can try again. Maybe so. Maybe we can try again. I know. Maybe we can try again. We can try again. Maybe we can try again.
Yes, welcome back to the program. That is two pieces of music from Champagne. We open the phone line 619-1508, 619-1508 and 279-8473. 279-8473. I want to try access the live chat here. I've been kind of neglecting it over the past few days. Yesterday I only saw one in front, but maybe it was not only one. Let's see what is happening with the live chat here now. Yes, today, the 1st of March. We're going to the live chat here now. Kev Recomil says, respect Jerry, love the program. And Marva Valentine says, Marva Valentine, Baksh, Newborn King and Queen's production. Greetings, Jerry, and your listeners. Please play Leave People Business Alone by Admiral Tibet on your show today. Please and thanks. Can't promise I'll be. Please. bits. Alright. Harlan Michelle say, blessed love. Morning to Bongo Jerry on Small and Bess FM Radio, Sila. Have a good morning, Bongo. Hold up a flag on display. Sister D. Ruben say, like Dottie Trudeau go close down 37 truckers' business. Can call them protest against them vaccine mandate. Enough dictators about abuse of power. All cable and HVAC services incorporated. The next great migration is on the way in Europe, Jerry, and hunger poverty is a reason. Hold up a migration through Europe. All cable and continue services. Tell them we will take over the docks. We will take over. The docks are aligned. The docks are in a line. Yeah. Young pressure blessings. Like me always, General Uncle Bongo Jerry, just keep on doing the doing. Enough respect again. Pittsburgh's in the building and up and running again. Gary Brown's the morning Bongo. What a figure. What figure is your hat collection? I don't really keep a count, you know. Taki Lemkos replying to Sister D. Ruben, the patterns are much of the same. And you cite it all. Enough dictators, they both, yes, internationally as seen, care neither for you or for I and the world at large. Sister D. Ruben replied Taki Lemkos, you see it, brother, ego where them people have no control over. Same thing Ras Bongo talk about them people who claim royal heritage. Pure ego. Taki Lemkos says, see them fighting for power. NATO is technical at war with them nemesis by the reality of wide-scale sanctioning and continues. Sister D. Ruben, of course, it is ego wanting to be ruled overall and continues. African observer use the circumstances to our advantage by increasing our own technicalities for the betterment of humanity while being cognizant of China and others in the quiet. Sister D. Ruben replying to Taki Lemkos. The thing is, them people who feel them good unless them have people to brutalize and play them war games. We encounter a greeting Bongo, they're all in class today. Fire and more. Taki Lemkos never cite the tactics and strategy of the government very well in relation to the global events. Marcus the Bess, a young citizen that 58, baby, at Carter birthday today. Taki Lemkos appeared strong, Neville Carter. Your comments and well wishes are always an admiration. Bless. We encounter a blessed strong to you, Mr. Carter. We encounter continue unexploded ordnance. Yeah, that is when the bomb door explode. You call it unexploded ordnance. Yes, undetonated. We encounter replied to Taki Lemkos. Him cite it up properly indeed, Sister D. Ruben. Big up Mr. Neville Carter for tomorrow. I think it's today now. More strength, more life. Crichton Thomas, big up Jerry. The natal Basco. Time. Liquor by liquor will be good and better. Thanks Bongo Jerry for the edification and truth. Rasta House, Kennington, UK. The natal Basco, so the broken laws set up by the guy Darius Gangs and him son and him privileged conservative are blatant in their criminal activity to the people so-called African diaspora for real. Scholarly 21 says, blessed love Father Bongo, South Florida in the house always. Oh, CDF, boom today. Ageism says some people, them tune there. Them tune there. All them are pressful the afternoon and give thanks for the positive reason. Agree the caller that say let the white people fight them own wars. Sister D. Ruben today not Albasco respect our brother. And I not covered in them law. Them do what them want to do. To I can't. And I call them can't get with it. Thank you very much. Back to the phone. Hope you not too hurt by me reading out all their live chat. Good afternoon, welcome.
Yes, sir, afternoon.
Come again?
Yeah, man, afternoon.
Welcome, how are you doing?
Not bad, you know. You know, I look on something on the weekend.
Yeah?
The football across the world.
Football?
And I admire the support to Ukraine and, you know.
The football team.
Yeah. You know, some of them put on like a Ukraine shirt and, you know.
Some of the Russian? Some of who?
No. All across, like in England and other places across the world.
I think I heard that some opera some opera manager or somebody in the music world of Russia lose them job because them don't decide to endorse the Russian aggression against Ukraine. Did you hear something like that too?
No. But what's interesting is, alright, they say, me did a look at their particular game on Sunday.
Yeah.
Chelsea Football Club owned by a Russian billionaire, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they look out and say, what is it that they're gonna do? If them are gonna show some support or them are gonna just leave it alone.
Yes.
But them did bring out a read where I'm not sure what that signifies, but what kept me interested yesterday though was there was a particular player, I don't remember which team or which country it was, that entire team have on some t-shirt that show support to Ukraine, they say end the war and all that.
Yeah.
And like them question him and ask him, say why him never wear the t-shirt.
Yeah.
And his response was that in the Middle East, when the invasion did go on, all the people them did are dead. He never seen nothing like this.
Yeah.
Yeah? And that was interesting though. I mean, we can't really remember if it was like that. But it's like him say, people always stand up for Europe. But what about the wars that are going in Africa?
Yes, I think yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
More and more people around the world are standing up for good principle, different from them are stand up for the government, them just loyal to anything the government of their country do. And even in the United States, you remember a couple of years ago, some of the major American football stars, them when them play American anthem, them go down upon them knee and them. I think you're supposed to stand up to them flag, them anthem and put your hand over heart and them stand there, them kneel down and show protest. Say if you not treat all of the people in the country right when about enough stars and stripes.
Right. Yeah, man.
More and more people around.
It's still going, most teams, it's still going with them take the knee before the game starts.
Yeah. I don't know.
But
I don't know if that's still going on.
Watch the game, it happened.
Yeah.
And not like when the judge fly just dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost called Westmoreland, man. I'm the judge right. The judge right. The judge fly.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And the man is kneel up on judge right. Yeah, man, it's very prevalent, like every single game it's done.
Yes.
But now it's done like every now and then you see.
Yes.
And not every country keep it going.
People are finding more and more ways to take a stand and express solidarity for each other, and for people generally. And more people in the world recognizing that they are connected to everyone else. And that is one of the features of spirituality that Emperor Haile Selassie outline and point out. Awareness that we are all connected will gradually reduce the behavior between human beings that you are closer and more connected with some more than others.
Yes, sir. The smaller children, them not see the division in a people, you know.
Yes. That is one of the beauty about children. Yes. Very true.
So at what point them that is being taught to them? Because somebody teach them that.
Yeah, it is taught. Yes, most of the negative things and erroneous things that human beings adapt is taught to them when they are young. But thank you very much, here.
Yes, sir. Take care.
All the best. Have the more there? The numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473. 279-8473. Yes, there was an old-time piece of music, you know, by a lady singing about two women, and the two of the woman man them decide to have a gunfight. And before she's singing as one of the women, and she said before the gunfight she started singing and said, boy, she not look forward to this gunfight, you know, because after the gunfight one of us going to go forth sorry and sad, and the other one going to go forth pleased and happy and relieved that his fair man not dead. We're going to hear that piece of music short. Let's get back to the phone. Good afternoon. Welcome. Radio, your radio is intruding there. Are you listening to the phone or are you listening to the radio?
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, Miss Thompson.
No, I am calling from St. Elizabeth.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Which part of St. Elizabeth?
Ballards Valley.
Ballards Valley, what you say?
After you leave Junction, you come Ballards Valley.
Me know, man. Me know Ballards Valley, man. Lovely place, them. They know alligator pond is in sight and Lovers Leap if you go over the valley a little more.
Yes. I would like to send some greetings, please.
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to send greetings to Philip Garden, Alvin Garden, and Maisie Garden.
Hold on. Greetings to the Gardens, right? And where are they? Phyllis or Philip?
Philip, Ballards Valley.
Okay, Philip Garden and Maisie.
Maisie Garden and Calvin Garden is in England. Maisie Garden is in Ballards Valley, and Philip Garden is in Ballards Valley.
Yes, and them are listen though?
Yes. These greetings coming from Maisie Garden.
Coming from Maisie?
Yes, today, tomorrow, and Thursday.
Oh, yeah. And you sending greeting to Maisie?
Yes.
Is more than one Maisie Garden, or is not Garden?
Yes, my name is Maisie Garden.
I have a next Maisie Garden?
No, say Burton.
Oh, what you say, Burton?
Same person.
Same person. Oh, greetings to you from you. And it's for tomorrow?
Today, tomorrow, and Thursday.
What happened to those 3 days?
Today is for Philip, tomorrow is for Calvin, and Thursday is for Maisie.
And today is for who? Philip?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, say. 3 of them born in the first 3 day of March? Or first 4 day? 3 day, first 4 day? Oh, yeah, say. Oh, yeah, say.
Okay,
that's lovely. So, all you get to hear about this program?
I've been listening to every day.
Yeah, long time? Oh, yeah, say.
Long time. Every day, me sit down and listen.
That's nice, man.
Yes.
I love down a south there, you know.
Hey, down here nice.
Yeah, man, lovely.
But sometimes you have some thief where you can't sleep in your house at night.
Eh? What them thief?
Yeah.
Them thief animal or them thief food?
No, block people house and hold up people and take with their money.
What you saying? Where them come from? Where them come from?
Outsiders, they have considerate in the district.
Yes, usually the outsiders have somebody in the
Yes.
district who are convoy them.
Yes, true.
Then tell me something you can't set up at night time. You can't set up.
But we have to do something because the police them not do anything.
Then you're not going to sit down and you can't set up. And you must can find a way if you know somebody confederate them.
People know the confederate them, but you can't call no name.
We want to lace them shoes, you know.
I have to tell you, them is very out of order.
Terrible.
Very out of order. No care how you report it to the police, they not do nothing.
No, man, the citizens must get together. Get some of the young citizens with some of the older citizens together. Get them together. We can't. No. They mustn't get away. They mustn't get away with these things, you know.
True. And as they come on money, they might ask if and they not get.
I know, man. Listen now. You cannot in your house stopping. You're not interfering, but you take yourself to your house and keep it. And people come in your house and I juke you down with a weapon and I take your money and I go and I laugh. And them go in, a liquor them a buy with your money. Now. Your money where you save up. Your money where you are save up to buy things that you need. And to spend with the shop when need some good spending. Them carry go and drink liquor and buy all kind of thing. Them a buy all puss meat with your money, you know, ma'am.
I no lie. I true your talk. True.
Look, man, don't forget together, man. Get together and exchange phone number. Get together. Get together. Or something wrong with the police. Where the police station nearby to you, what name?
Junction Police Station. Now you reported them now come. You know, after them gone, ages after them gone, you see them a call and come. Like snail.
Who the MP?
The MP of Frankwita.
In wake up?
Below Junction.
In wake up?
I don't know if he wake up yet, but he in the house.
Oh. All right.
In the House of Parliament.
Yes, ma'am. Them,
all right.
Them, yes. Keep in touch with the program here, ma'am.
All right.
Happy birthday for the days to come. Today for
all
Philip,
right.
Tomorrow for you.
Thank you very much.
All the best, yeah. I'll play some music for you. Yes, the numbers are 619-1508. 619-1508 and 2798-473. 2798-473. Want to play a piece of music by Patty Page. Piece of music by Patty Page named One of Us. I sing about the two women where the two of them man go fight in a gunfight, and when the gunfight done, one man go dead. And one woman in mourning and the other one happy. Let's get on to the phone. Good morning. Good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, Jerry.
Welcome.
Brother, I'm why you still saying no man. When I come down a soul, come take away brownings, because me I talk about your love salt.
You love salt before you're born, man.
Well, yeah, you're older than me, yes. But
go on.
No, I think of Monday morning or one of the morning, and I watch a hot topic and I see where them the JLP run George Green out of the meeting.
Oh yes,
but
yes,
me hear nobody talk about it. Me no hear nobody
yes,
talk about it.
I just have it in front of me. Them have a meeting somewhere in Westmoreland or St. Elizabeth for a regional meeting at JLP, where Hutchins not presiding at the meeting and George Wright, the MP. But it's a piece of hypocrisy. I always mix up the whole them same one. It's a piece of hypocrisy. Them know that them sick the country stomach. Them sick the citizen them stomach when them protect George Wright. You see how them do? Them make laws for other people. Them lock up other people. Them charge 3 church women in a church $1 million between the three of them now. $1 million so them violate COVID regulation. And yet them leg of them own people, including Floyd Green. And a Floyd Green turn away without the meeting. You know. Floyd Green a violator. And them him violate COVID rules. And yet them say now him exempt from the COVID rules. So they make rules for other people. That's what I tell you is a feature of most of these politicians, you know. Not only in Jamaica, but especially in Jamaica. They make rules for other people and them exempt themselves from the rule. Just like how the British make rule against homosexuality, but them indulge in it the most. And them make rule for people not to have gun, but them have the most gun. And after George Wright and him woman make complaint to police against one another about violence, and people see video with the two of them, and him a beat the other one in the head with stool. And afterwards, them and the police cook it up. Even the police is a disgrace. Not the whole force, you know. But the police is a disgrace, especially those who talk on behalf of the police. They obey the politicians. They take orders from the politicians. The police is not an independent peacekeeping force because they're not working for the people of Jamaica. They work for the politicians and the rich. And the police don't release any information until the rich say release information. The police don't release information until the politicians say release information. And the police held back information from the public because I'm not serving the public. Matter of fact, they tell the public all the while, that's none of your business. Shut up your mouth, that's none of your business. We're talking to like that. We think you are talking to police like that. So police become part of the ruling class. That's what they want to be, you know. Some of the police want to be some of the ruling class. So they treat the public like them servant. And they withheld the information from the public. What it is the report that George Wright make against it, the woman. And what is it that the woman make report against? When the public want to know what report them did make. Police said that's none of your business. Keep quiet. And the next thing, the Prime Minister and the Cabinet and all of them direct the police officer. And direct the police officer. They have dropped the charges. None of them, neither George Wright nor the woman is going to go forward and not cooperating the police. Then why the hell them not get charged with public mischief? If you call in police and make police come at you and drive out gas, when police will come investigate anything happen against you, them say when I no gas to come drive out to come look about you. But when the politician call the police, them drive out gas go listen what politicians say and go back go say. The people are not going no further, so we're not going to charge. Then why them not charged with public mischief? How them make police drive out gas, make police take statement and all that, and then afterwards say, all right, a joke, man, a joke, me nah make no charge against her. And she say, a joke, man, me nah press no charge against him. Then why not charged with public mischief? Why they charging 3 churchwomen $1 million for private mischief? And them not charge them for public mischief. And then now this guy him go them meet. Hear what them do? Prime Minister and all of them, Deputy Prime Minister, all of them, they are shameless. They make rule and say, George Wright, them now force George Wright to answer a question in a parliament. And they make next rule say, them expel George Wright out of JLP. And they make next rule say, George Wright go sit down against PNP. Meanwhile, now, you know, what they're doing? Arrange him to somebody else going to the seat where George Wright have now. And when that person go into the seat and campaign and win over more members of the voting public than what PNP have, that time now them all take the seat from George Wright. Or that time they call by election. But they not do it before, you know. They giving the other person time to go and build up JLP voting in the area because the people in the area are disgusted with George Wright and not going to vote back for him, you know. All the things that they're doing for their own convenience. They're talking too long, sorry.
All right then, Jerry. Later.
They are shameless, I tell you. Anyway, them resemble, the government of Jamaica resemble Boris Johnson in England so much. Shameless. Them broke every rule and they do anything and tell any amount of lie. Any amount of lie to be not answerable to the public. They care nothing. And the PNP is not much better. PNP not much better. And although the PNP popularity had dropped, the Labour right popularity had dropped more and more too. But they're using the control of the police. Using the control of the police to keep the people, keep the population and the voters like prisoners of war. The police and the politician and the money people allied together to dictate to the people of Jamaica, building up a dictatorship and taking orders from people like Biden. We don't know him hate from him, toe from him, privacy. Good afternoon and welcome.
Oi,
welcome.
Let me tell you something.
All right, cut him out and sanitize the place. Cut him out and sanitize the place. I don't know how you and your boss which one smell worse. Yes, good afternoon. Here we are. Let's play a next piece of music. Patty Page, one of us, because she afraid now after the gunfight whether she going to wear the black dress or the other woman going to wear the black dress. Let's hear Patty Page.
Two men have quarreled, so two men will fight. Oh, stop them before it's too late. Lord, stop them from doing this terrible thing for the sake of two women who wait. One of us will weep tonight, one of us won't sleep tonight, one of us will walk forth tomorrow. One of us a happy life, one of us a lonely life, wearing the black dress of sorrow.
the street now, they reach for their guns. Please stop them before it's too late. But a bullet rings out and the pain can be felt in the
Yes, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Terry.
Welcome.
Yes, man. It's been a while, you know?
Yes, man.
You hearing me clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm looking at the incident down in Ukraine.
Yes, man.
Yeah, and what I'm thinking is that it's a situation where the jury expert is facing an opponent that is staying on the ropes.
Which kind of expert?
The judo expert.
Judo? I mean martial arts?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Because apparently he had expected that the Ukrainian army would have come to him.
Yeah.
But presently they're staying put. And as a result of that, it's probably going to end somewhere in something like an urban guerrilla warfare.
Yeah.
It's a difficult thing, and it usually might encourage a lot of civilian casualty.
Well, the civilian have to defend them place.
Because the civilian will have to defend them place. You see? So he find himself in a really hard place, hard position.
Yes.
And I am of the belief that he's acquainted with what took place down in Libya. Because Muammar Gaddafi was trying to promote a unity on the African continent where they could be independent, the United States and Europe. And interest in the United States were not for that.
Yes, and you say compared with Ukraine now?
Yeah, because as it stands, I am sure that Putin does not want to be another Gaddafi. The people overrun him and do whatever they need to do with him. That's why I'm drafting Big Brother.
Which Big Brother?
In nuclear armament.
In Big Brother?
Yes, which is in nuclear armament. Because nobody will try to overrun Russia once they are under nuclear threat, because he can destroy nations before they destroy him. Because he always boasts of having weaponry that can leak a number of places, to include the mainland of the United States.
All right, is who on Putin a fight?
Ukraine fighting, but NATO.
No, is who always the two side? Is who always the two side in this conflict?
Russia and Ukraine.
No man, the two side. How compete? Russia on one side and them ally. Who is Russia allies?
Russia ally, well, probably you could look at Pakistan visit them recently, and China is down there, because in the Venezuela incident, right, America would have overrun Venezuela if it was not for a certain amount of Russian and Chinese influence. That is my humble.
All right, so you have two sides now. You have Russia and China and some more country on one side, and America and England and NATO on the next side.
Right.
And where like where Russia want that now, where America, England and NATO want?
America and England and NATO wants to ensure that whatever persons they put into strategic position in the world stays there. For example, they need somebody to stay in Venezuela where they can manipulate, control the oil, control the gold.
So who them need in Jamaica?
In in Jamaica, they already have the government.
Who them need in Jamaica?
When you say who they need, you mean like America?
Yeah, America and England and NATO. Who them need in Jamaica?
Well, they need persons in Jamaica that will promote.
All right, who qualify? Who qualify? Yes, who qualify as that? Yes, that is a qualification. That is a yes, that is a qualification. That is a qualification. Who them have in Jamaica who qualify as that?
Well, they have the government for sure.
The government of Jamaica is just a name. Who in Jamaica them have who qualify for that position? You don't know?
No, that one kind of...
No, yes or no? Hold on, yes or no? No, yes or no? Hold on. Yes, hold on. The long thing, you don't have the answer. Look here, you go in an exam, you don't have the answer, you write a long page of thing and expect for what you expect. If you don't have the answer, let us just proceed. Them have wholeness in Jamaica and the JLP, and them have Mark Wellen and the JLP.
Yes.
Then you never know that?
Yes, sir.
Then why are you afraid to call them name? You're afraid for them? You're afraid for them? Hold on, what do you use afraid of wholeness and JLP? What do you use afraid of?
I'm not afraid, because I'm a revolutionist, so I'm not afraid of none of them.
All right. I'm not trying to show up. I'm not trying to show you up, but I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Russia on one side with China and some other country. And NATO and United States and England on the other side.
Right.
And Russia might have some people in Jamaica and then do have me.
Right.
Russia not a revolutionary, you know. So Russia don't have me.
Yeah.
But I know that the NATO have people in Jamaica. And you say you agree that the NATO have wholeness and the JLP. And them have Golden and the PNP, right? I don't know who Russia have. I believe Russia might have somebody. Probably some remnants of the PNP or some other people. I don't think them have Trevor Monroe. I don't know if them have Trevor Monroe again. But the two sides all around the world have people. But it's the third set of people where the two of them no respect. Who is the third set of people where neither Russia and China respect, neither NATO and US and England respect? Who is the third people?
I would want to think that the people persons who them not really have anything to benefit from.
Exactly. Them have things to benefit from, you know, but only as oppression, only as exploiter. We, the rest of the people, the third set of people, the rest of the people, outside of the two dominating parties, all around the world, you have bipolar. All around the world, you have bipolar political system, bipolar, two-party system. Them not like the third force, you know. You know, like the third force. Right, third force come to bury the bipolar them, you know. Come to bury the bipolar them. But we have to wait till them dead. You know, and bury them alive.
Yes, sir. I just hope that good reasoning will prevail.
Where? Prevail where? Hold on. You are fretting, right? When you hear people say them hope for good reason prevail, or when them are fretting. No, fretting is a human thing. You're not a beast. You're a human.
To be honest, Jerry, I'm an independent person, and I'm not no fretting.
No, but why? All right, where you want good reason to prevail? Where?
I just want.
No, don't start. Don't state again. Stop fret. No, stop fret. Hold on. No. Hold on. Don't bother with the quiz. Who is who, and who and the what them call it again? Jeopardy. What is this? You know, if you get an answer, you know, if the answer is red stripe, you don't say red stripe. You say, what is red stripe? You know, them, a Jeopardy that, you know. You're in Jeopardy, you know, but you know, plain answer. And the rule say, you know, if you say red stripe. If the answer is red stripe, don't say red stripe. Say, what is red stripe? And they say, oh, in man. And you relieve and say, kiss me neck, I good to me, never say red stripe. I good to me, say, what is red stripe? Nobody tell me what is red stripe. Who you want, where you want good reason for prevail, where? Amongst who?
Well, the Ukrainian delegation and Russian delegation, them meet now.
No, don't tell me, you're going to tell me your next story again. I say, where you want good reason to prevail, where? Amongst who? Amongst the Ukraine and Russian?
Yes, sir.
So that no war, no go nuclear?
Yes, my brother.
Then it's who have the nuclear? All right, who have the nuclear weapon?
Well, Russia claim to have.
All right, what do you mean claim to?
United States.
Hear me now. Russia have nuclear weapon, man, and China, right. And who else have nuclear weapon?
United States, Poland.
Yes. So you want good reason for prevail amongst United States and England too?
All of them, because all of them.
All right. So you want all the powerful people in the world. You want good reason for prevail amongst the powerful people in the world. We have nuclear weapon. Where we make your bottom go twat. I'm afraid. Why are you afraid to them block the world?
I keep listening, teacher.
All right, I'm not try humiliate you. I'm not try humiliate. I'm not try relieve your tension. Nobody afraid. For fretting no help. You think fretting come like bulletproof vest? Then through your fret now them now go kick off no atomic bomb. Any damn thing them want to make them do it. And I look at
64 now in Jerry, so anything what happen can happen, you know.
Then why you fret for then? Then why you fretting for again? You want to see, I know why you fret, but you want to see a 65th birthday party. That you fret about, your next birthday.
No respect, my brother. Never you passing through St. Bess, but I like,
yes. All right. Thank you very much for the call. Yes, I'll go to the next one.
Bless up.
Feel now, yeah. Nobody fret, man. Good afternoon and welcome.
Yeah, yes, Jerry.
Bongo.
Yeah, we're my worry.
It's a natural thing, but sometimes we have to overcome. Yeah. It is good to grow from natural to.
Poland have nuclear weapon. Poland have them.
Poland.
If I'm speech, I say Poland have nuclear weapon. Poland have nuclear weapon.
I don't know about
that. Russia have nuclear weapon. And when a while ago about Russia with Gaddafi.
Yeah.
Russia never involved in a Gaddafi thing. France.
No, I'm saying that Russia should take Gaddafi or probably take Gaddafi as an example and Putin don't want to be in Gaddafi position where Gaddafi try to build another African solidarity that don't have to bow to America.
Gaddafi mistake we Gaddafi make when him scrap free nuclear weapon.
Also the South African, before Mandela win election as president of South Africa. My voice not really come, but me I point out from 1987. Yeah. 1987 when I think what's name again? Tambo. When Tambo come to Jamaica, I remember I went to the press conference. Yeah. And only two questions I asked, 1987. I asked Tambo if when ANC take South Africa, if them are going to dismantle the nuclear capability. And you know, same no answer plain. How would them do? Them relinquish? The white people of South Africa. Hold on. The white people of South Africa did a build nuclear capability.
See a man come say man they were prison where in the Prime Minister there. He was general in one of the army, you know.
Which one them come now prison? No, hold on. Hold on, please. Which one come to Jamaica and say them a promise of prison?
The what name? Forgot the name, man. That's
Come from where?
From England.
No, Cameron.
Yeah, Cameron.
And you tell me say Cameron was a general?
No, he was some big king in the army there, some minister.
Cameron? Or he was some minister, or he wasn't a general in the army?
Yeah, he wasn't general, but he was something, but him response to dismantle the nuclear weapon in a thing there. Him themselves.
In where?
Down in South Africa.
Then
them move it to England, man. They move the thing to England.
I'm glad you remind me.
The same link, them, you know.
I know them is the same link, but it's a personal matter about.
Yeah, man. I him response to it, man. Just check it out.
Anyway, as I say, I and others did a push. Say if the ANC not agree to not dismantling on a nuclear capability and them not to agree, them so not supposed to agree to because you know say all jet fighter plane used to manufacture South Africa, you know.
Yeah.
That means the Africans supposed to take over them capability there. But instead of that, they make deal with the white South African. All right, now the ANC and the liberation fighter them a thief more money They never thief before in South Africa.
So I say I go to South Africa, you know. Them coming like them soon. Even when them are running it.
Who running it?
The white man them.
Of course they wait. Then if the ANC buckle, if the ANC buckle and not get no reparation from them and agree to all the thing. It's a whole agreement they making now. Mandela bow and buckle now, the whole of the ANC, you know. ANC. And that's why I'm telling you. That's why I'm reminding people. I don't bow to no leader. And I no bow to no hero nor no war vet, no war hero. A lot of people have done some great things to them people and liberate them people. And when them finish, them turn around and build up a wicked regime after helping to liberate them people. Mugabe the same thing. None of my brethren don't like when I tell them thing. Gaddafi, what of them? After them liberate them people, them set up themselves as a royalty in them country. They don't want no royals. None at all. Absolutely none. Haile Selassie knew that after him, there would be no more royal family, royal rule in Ethiopia. He knew that, and he knew that royalty never come to stay forever. From Haile Selassie a youth, him knows him the last monarch in Ethiopia, and therefore I'm going to use the last authority and bring things to a reasonable, bring things within a winning. You know, when you run a third leg, and you run a third leg and hand over the baton with 5 meters of a spear, and you know, so you do your job, and the next generation have enough. For hold off the whole donkey them.
Boy, them team got off it more than all. Them team, that's small pay along some money and him feel like...
I know, because Gaddafi did fight some good fights, but afterward them coming and compromise with them. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of our people get in a compromise with the exploiter and the oppressor and the enemy, and start to be honored by them, and behind the back them make all kind of deal. A lot of this thing go on and we don't know. And a lot of time some of our people fool ourselves about some of the compromise that make behind our back. And we become collateral. Them borrow money from our head. We are the collateral. And we them come seize. When the bill can pay them round we up like cattle, like so many cattle and sheep.
Just like what going down here now.
But I eat me, man.
Where them borrow, cause you remember, you know, you see in the COVID thing, them borrow $520 million again, you know. US, you know, to deal with this COVID thing, you know.
US borrow it? Oh, you mean them borrow US money?
Yeah, where I must give them money. Any money where I must...
And what the money going to spend on? Them borrow money, and what the money going to spend on?
So them borrow it to deal with the COVID thing.
Deal with it, what do you mean? Spend on what? What it going to spend on? What is it going to buy?
Them not put for buy especially.
Yes, man.
Them just them draw down.
Them borrow money from me and your head.
Yeah.
To buy back things from the said man, we lend them the money.
The money, yeah.
You don't understand how it work?
Yeah, man.
Them borrow money from me and your name, security. And then take the money, spend back with the same wicked man, we lend them the money. And them get a cut out of it. The government, the politician get a cut out of it. And the super rich private sector get cut out of it.
Outside, yeah.
And them say them buy medicine for you.
And when you look.
Anyway, I don't want to complain alone. Complain alone, I want to go and get you depressed.
No, we're not start to explain.
Yeah, I know.
When you look on the $10,000 they give the people in 2 years and a half. And
alright, so what next would we know? What next would we know? What next would we know?
Would we?
Yeah.
Well, we have to show the people who want to go on as we are doing.
Yes, we have to get out. Look here. The JLP is a disgrace. And the PNP is a disgrace. I have to get them out the hell out of here.
Sometimes I talk till nobody talk as you said. Sometimes also complain.
No, I'm not complaining. I said we have the job me talk about. The job is to get the JLP and the PNP the hell out of any government office.
Right now, all the queens are coming now. I'm print a big thing there now. What may I say?
away with what my right hand say, away with Queen and Prince, you know.
And there's a limited time. There's a limited time for marching and sitting, you know, sit down demonstration and march. Limited time for that. Limited time for marching and the placard. What to the march and the rally for keep down at St. William Grand Park last week?
No, what for people never said that.
No. You went?
No, I never went, but
all right, but
went.
You heard that not many people went.
We'd have something to deal with, but my virgin.
No, I'm not talking about that. No, you heard that not many people went.
Yeah, me said never that.
That's the impression that I get though. So did you see the news clip them on the TV in the night?
No.
You never see it? All right.
I never get to watch, man.
And what I saw on some social media and on the news clip, the people assembled there, including Hero, and otherwise known as Race Matthews, and some more who organized it.
Yeah.
And when I look, it seemed to me like the gate them locked. You never see no picture at all of it.
No, I want to tell you, Jerry. It's a family here, the amount of thing where the man mafia go through one.
All right, I'm going to spend the time now, see if we can recollect what took place. Well, the pictures that I saw, it seemed to me like the gates were locked. After them get permit, and as you say, them go through the thing and get permit, they even sent 2 papers here for me to read. I read them repeatedly about the permit get from local government minister and from ADPEM and permit everything. And they must sanitize people under the gate, all of them things, all protocols to be observed, or else it must lock down. And then I see a woman come up in front of the camera, say she represent the KSAC and she in charge of the park, and nobody, she make some announcement, and then she stop relate what happened. She just start talk some gossip way. She just start say, one Rasta man can start a fire burner and go on and she hack out, you know, when people hack out other people behave. And she hack out and go on over Rasta man fire burner. But she was obviously a little set on with the government, with the labor right, them send down there. Because them plan out the whole thing, and it look like them plan out and lock up the gate them to the park. Usually those gates are locked and chained, or them always open?
No, them always open.
I know of them always been up and walk through there, and photographer in there and people in there reason. It's a set of old coot and cur, them. But anyway, so you know that the days of looking permit for march and the days of marching, they have a limited value, limited. And I admire people who go out there and do that, but it have a limited value.
But if it reach a level there, you know,
we have other things to do, so it better we have. I forgot to our next call, yeah?
Yeah, man, bless.
All right, numbers are. I have some music to play. Yes, we just hear about one of us, the 2 women where them man a fight and thing. Well, we want to hear about 2 now. This one name say take 2 to tango. It take 2 to tango, Ray Charles. And we have it by Sarah Vaughan also. We have it by Sarah Vaughan. Betty Carter. We have the one by Ella Fitzgerald. But the one by Ray Charles and Betty Carter is beautiful. It take 2 to tango. It's a sign it come from dancing. Say it take 2 people to do the tango. One person can't do the tango. It's a special dance. One person can't. You can't dance the tango music you want to know, but you can't do the tango you want. And 2 same sex, no fit tango. You will go do something, go say bango or something like that. You go dance, but tango require a male and a female. A step properly. So now, after a while, that saying in the world come to mean say, even in war, if you even go quarrel, it take 2 to make a quarrel. So if somebody want to pick a quarrel, you have somebody want to carry feeling. You don't have to join with them and carry feeling too. And as long as you don't join with them and carry feeling, as long as you don't join with them and reply to the quarrel, no quarrel can escalate. Because it take 2 to tango. We're going to get back to the phone and come back to the tango. Good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Welcome. Welcome, are you there?
Blessed love.
Yeah, man. Go ahead, please. Welcome.
Yeah, greeting, brother Jerry.
Yeah, man. Welcome, Wagwan.
Yeah, man. Give thanks to life. Every day I tune in and the desert natural, they are folk more, they are tune in.
Yeah, man. Wagwan.
Yes, sir. So I mention of the birthday where
Yeah, Empress Men in birthdays when?
I think them said the 15.
15? Okay. And Adowa Day is the second?
Huh?
Adowa Day is which day again?
This day.
Today, okay.
Yeah, 126, I think.
Adowa Day, 126, yeah. It was 1896, right? Yeah, man, 1896.
Yeah, 96. I was 4 years old.
4 years old. Matter of fact, him never reached 4 yet. He was 3.5. Because the July before him 4.
Naturally.
3.5. Yeah, man. Wonderful filling in information.
Yes, sir. So when may I ask there, you know, how someone to borrow birthday,
yes,
without my consent, like them say the birthday is a bond.
No, when I said them, hold on. When I said them, say birth paper is a bond. Who tell you that?
Alright, overheard it currently we are a stock, the birth paper is a bond. So like the country borrow money when them borrow like from the IMF.
Yes.
So them borrow it from the people and it.
Yes, in other words, your birth paper mean that you are around, right? Your birth paper mean that you exist, right?
May I listen?
Yeah, man, that's what birth paper mean. It means say you come and you live. Because you come and you not get registered unless you live, you know. So if a baby born and dead 2 day time, no birth paper no there for that baby there.
So
you
when
understand?
Prince Emmanuel that tell you about free man and you go a courthouse. You go free yourself from colonial. Other part
Alright, who did tell you about that?
To be a free man?
No, about carry paper go a courthouse and that.
Alright, you know it's the
No. I want to know who did tell you about that.
The Rastaman tell us.
Right, because that reason been circulating for some time. Now there is some grains there that we have to collect, you know. Collect all of the grains and the grains of truth. Now, people been circulating this idea for some time now. Alright. A birth paper signifies that you are present, alright? That you're born and you are here alive, right?
Okay.
And then until there is a death paper for one who born, that person is assumed to be alive, not true?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's why them have death certificate when somebody life come to an end and the body remain. Them have death certificates, so that one they fi subtract out of the living, not true?
Marriage certificate.
The marriage certificate are when two come together. But we are talking about when one come live and then when them life expire and them body remain and then make up one paper certify said that one when they body remain, you know, that one gone ahead. So anyway, so therefore now.
So the different numbers them on a birth paper now.
Mm-hmm.
Like the red number them with them saying capital.
Yeah.
You have knowledge about them.
No, the person where they tell you about that, if you explain to you proper. I know some brethren, you know, been going around with this argument for some time. And them give Curry the argument, you know. You know Curry?
Yeah, the chief.
Yeah, them give him the argument, you know. I mean, hear him talk about it too. And so on and so on. But most of them will have the argument. Like most people, anything when them get on social media, them not understand it proper, you know. You didn't know?
That's why I know there is a knowledgeable one.
Yeah, but I don't know everything, you know. I don't know everything, and I know.
No, that's why I say you see more moon than I. That's why I call the eye.
Yes. I don't know very much, and I know very little. But I know everybody know a little. And when we come together now, we know much together. But anyway, most of the people will get anything on social media. A lot of anything on social media is true, you know. And a lot of it is false. Now, most of the people who get anything on social media don't understand the thing well, you know. But what them do, them pass it on because information come like money, you know. A lot of the money will pass through you on a counterfeit money, did you know?
Yeah.
But because you're not a money expert, you don't even know say a counterfeit and you innocent is not you that counterfeit it. So when you're ready to spend some money, you pass it and somebody take it from you. So a lot of counterfeit money pass through me and you, you know, but we don't really respond to that because whenever you do it deliberately to trick nobody. So same way a lot of false information come through the social media and people pass it on. And a lot of good information come through social media and people pass it on without understanding one backside of it what them a pass on. Yep. So for years now I've been hearing certain individuals, and I know some of them quite well, been talking about this birth paper thing and all this, that and all kind of different thing. But them themselves no understand it the full way, you know. Some of them understand it the full way, some don't understand the full way. And them been passing it on as a doctrine. And so on and so on. But anyway, the fact is that yes, governments, how the world system, how the world money system arranged, governments have been encouraged to borrow money off of the head of the population where them get authority over. You hear me? Okay. So them use we as a collateral. You never hear people go borrow money and them say, how much people in our country is 100 million? Them say, alright, since you have 100 million, me will lend you that amount. And if you only have 2 million, them say, well, you only have 2 million people, you borrow so much for. You never hear them argument yet. Oh, yeah, like when you go a bank, when people go a bank for borrow money for business plan, they say you only have one little broke down premises with some little tenement yard people appearing. Where you borrow so much money? And the guy who won Rio Hotel now him get everything for borrow, because him have a hotel with 200 rooms. Same way, population in a country, people government borrow money off of them head according to how much population them have. And them take you as collateral. So the IMF and all these people lend these government man money and then borrow it off of the population head and them spend the money and the population have to pay back their money. But apart from paying back their money, the money where them borrow, the money where the government borrow, where you think them spend it with? Yeah, you hear me?
I don't know who them spend it with.
Them spend it back with the same people where them borrow it from. You know see the trick?
Yes, sir.
Then wait, when you go to a furniture store and get credit, and then trust us on sofa, no credit them give.
Yeah.
Credit means so you get the goods and you don't pay them the money.
Yeah.
So you get credit and it come like some money you get, you know.
I say late payment, it come with a different.
With more money again. So when them credit your thing, them build them furniture, you know. That time you not no money, you know. Them build them furniture, put on the store. And say him not no money, you know. But him will go work for minimum wage to pay for nice sofa in our house. So me will make him take the when them get the sofa for carry home, what them make sure them find out.
Repeat that.
When them trusted the sofa for go carry home, what them make sure find out about you before them make you carry home the sofa?
They have a job.
No, that are the least. They make sure which part you carry the sofa go. And you know, so then go look on your place. Although you don't know, then come on your place, come look on where you carry the sofa go, you know.
Yeah, man, them check out.
Yes, because them will come back for your sofa. So you can always not have no job, or you can have job today and lose it. See if them not come feed, because them know where they. And you still owe them after them come take it to you know. Anyway, so these are the things that happen. Them give you credit to the farmer money. In other words, them lend you some money and you spend back the money with them. And after you spend back the money with them, now the country still owe money. And the citizen pay back their money, the little more. Is that the credit game and the insurance game and the banking game, all them things, them cook up is through slavery. Is the enslavement of African. Them take and build up credit game, insurance industry, banking, and all of those things.
All right, teacher.
Thank you very much for the call. Can you help me?
Yeah, them say it a go. So today the battle at Doha.
Thanks for that, man. A money, it come like a money, you give me better money when you give me back the good information. Today is the battle of Doha day. Thank you very much. 126 here. Next call. Good afternoon, welcome.
Hello?
Hi, how are you doing?
Oh, good afternoon, Jerry. I'm good. What's going on?
How are you doing?
All right. But you was talking about songs that, you know, like...
Am I read this?
Yeah, me.
You know, say you have me there for a second.
Oh,
you come out me commit adultery, you know.
Never recognize my voice.
I go for commit adultery, you see, man, I don't know, say you.
Okay.
Come like I tell you it coming like, but it would embarrass you.
To me, you talk about music, you know, about It Takes Two, and you mentioned, like, you know, people, things to do with two. Yeah. You mentioned Patty Page and the two men that quarrel, and one of us will go home tonight, one of us will go weep. Yeah. And then you have a Stagger Lee too.
Yes.
Light Price.
Eh?
Like, they have Light Price, that song about Stagger Lee. Remember the one there? Yeah.
What is the two in a Stagger Lee?
Two men are fight again with a gun, like the draw.
I was standing on the corner when I heard my bulldog bark.
Okay.
And he was barking at two men was gambling in the dark.
In the dark, yeah.
And Stagger Lee and Billy, two men was gambling. Stagger Lee, here's the two number again. Stagger Lee threw 7, and Billy swore him threw 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here's another one now, right? It's Marvin Gaye and Kim Weston. You must know the one. Yeah, hear it? You can make the dream come true. One can.
Why, Mary, you're bad, night. You're bad like what?
Yeah, hear it?
Yeah.
You can make it come true. One can.
It take two.
It takes two.
Me and you. I'm Marvin Gaye who again? Marvin Gaye and who?
Marvin Gaye and Kim Weston. She's still alive, you know. Yeah, 82-year-old.
Kim Weston.
Yes, she's 82-year-old, you know, and stuff. So I just thought about it and, you know, just go Google it on YouTube and, you know, because, you know, it's from the Motown days.
Yeah. You want me to tell you about the next two? You want me to tell you about the next two?
Yeah, which other two?
Robin Hood and Old Babe.
Who sing that, Jerry? I know that one.
Louis Prima.
Louis Prima.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Robin Hood and Old Babe, but when I sing about Marianne. You know Robin Hood girl, where she did name?
No, I forgot look up the one there.
Marie, she name.
Louis Palm, you know, he played. He died a couple of years ago.
Domino.
And
Fats Domino.
No, not oh my God.
Not Fats Domino.
No man, not Fats Domino.
Or not King Cole.
Him rock and roll. I mean, he was like from the rock and roll era where them never even really give him you know, the kudos that it. Oh God, what's his name again?
Is that just remember, man?
Well,
it's black, yeah.
Alzheimer's moment, but you know.
You don't have no Alzheimer's, man. Alzheimer's. Which part do you have Alzheimer's?
But I still do myself.
I'm one brain you have, you know.
When I can't get it off of the top of my head.
You get it off of the bottom of.
You know, so I always say that too. But Jerry,
no, don't say. Don't bother talk yourself down. Don't talk yourself down.
And you know something that they did also too, Jerry? Yeah. They would, the record covers, if people that collect music, right, like those long playing records, LPs, if you notice that those records with the covers, right, they wouldn't put the pictures, you know, of the black artists on the covers. They would do some little caricature things.
Yes.
And a caricature is like a cartoonish thing.
A funny picture, yes. A kind of ridiculing picture.
Yes, they would put on the covers of these LPs because the white people them never want to see these images of the black people them in their houses because them never want them kids dancing.
Them no want to pick the north say. Are the African people in music so sweet?
Yeah, right. That they dancing to God. The man name in my head in a Jerry, I kill him.
Low it, man. Nah, kill you. Low it, man. Just low it, man. Let it go.
Yeah.
You must come back.
And, yeah, I'm going to tell you another day. Yes. And so that's what happened. But what happened now, we just want to talk about music. Come in, really want to talk about war a little bit. With Berry Gordy, that, you know, he came up with Motown. And when I think about Motown, you see, Jerry, you know what I think about? I think about Trenchtown. Oh, that musical talent that was centered around in Detroit right there. The same thing happened in Trenchtown because I remember as a child growing up. Me see Ken Booth, me see Alton Ellis. I saw all of those artists, just a walk up and down the place. That's before them get them big bus still. You understand me? So, like I said, when I think about Motown, I think about Trenchtown. And the thing about it is that Berry Gordy, he was working at one of them Detroit, Detroit, them call it Motor City, the car company.
The most car factory in America, Detroit.
Yes, and what happened is that, with the assembly line, how the cars were assembled, right? He brought that same business acumen to setting up Motown, because when you look at it, Motown was like a well-oiled music machinery, wherein what happened is that you had somebody doing the choreography, you have somebody that tell them how to dress, and
it's an assembly line of hits.
Yes, and he knew that in order
mass production
money,
of music and assembly line of it.
And Berry Gordy had the business sense to know that in order for these black musicians to cross over and to be accepted, them had to cross over into, white people are by the music and listen it. So what's the music? So it was, like I said, a well-oiled machinery that was there with every little component of building up as to how he was going to market his artists. Am I right?
Eh?
You're breathless. Am I correct in that assessment?
You're breathless. I know no more Alzheimer. Alzheimer on the way.
A little Richie me I talk about.
Little Richard. Kind of Richie.
Richard, yes.
Go ahead, Richie, man. A Richard. Little Richard.
Yeah, Little Richard, right?
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Yeah,
long tall Sally.
You
know long tall Sally?
Dog. I'm going like a free music.
Yeah.
But you know what too, Jerry? Dick Clark saw something and know that in order he did this integration, because even when Dick Clark had something in American Bandstand, even them used to segregate the audience with the white them over one side and the black picnic them over one side. Yeah. And he knew that in order for this rock and roll thing to really take off, the integration part of it had to come in. So, he had American Bandstand where he started featuring, our black musicians, and they were able to go on.
I same thing Siaga do in Jamaica, compare it, Man Byron Lee compare it, a subdue, a pirate.
Oh, because
no, well, I saw Siaga come get amongst the people now. Come study the religion,
anthropology,
the culture, and everything, and start record the music.
Yes.
Part of what him do is a good thing, but the other thing, the motive what him have, the motive as American him come for juice out everything out of people and make him know that him are the savior.
All right, okay, Jerry. You know the song. Me know you know it. Oh Money Yo. That was a record that Siaga produced.
Yes, but
right?
I know him sing it though.
No, him sing it.
Who sing it? Who sing it?
I don't remember who sing it, but I know say
Joe Higgs sing it. On Wilson.
Oh Money Yo, I love you so. Yeah.
Money Yo is not a man, you know.
Is a woman.
Yes.
I would think so because
a woman Yo.
Yeah. Okay.
You know.
So
like Chubby. Chubby is not a boy, you know. Chubby is a girl.
Yeah, okay. And Jerry, Joe Higgs was also instrumental in the Whalers too, wasn't that so?
I am coach them, man. I coach most of them, man. Coach them.
Yes, Joe Higgs. Come from the Trenchtown bottom down there, so you understand me? But a lot of our people.
You know, come from the boils, you know.
You
say him come from the bottom, but none of the boils them come through. Some of them say them come from the bottom.
Okay, I'm the bottom. I'm talking about because to me live at the top of Trenchtown, Jerry. Yeah. Because where I live is Trenchtown, Where I live is Trenchtown.
So what?
But where I live is Trenchtown. You don't know that, Jerry? Which part me live at Trenchtown?
You not tell me nothing.
Yeah. So when I say the bottom, I talk like when you go down.
Yes, but some of the people them through them say them come from.
That would be like lower Trenchtown.
Yes, but some of the people them claim say them come from the boys I work in club. I don't come from no boys. I know. I come from the home.
Yeah. Well, that is
come from boy, can't come from boy.
Jerry, for politics, you have to have one ad love story more time, for politics, who never sell bag juice, and who never that.
I make it up like Buster Mandy.
Yeah, that is for Jerry with the people them and say, you know, like y'all they say, me I want you. But me don't want to talk about no politics, Jerry. I don't want to go there with you. I really just stick, you know.
It no suit you for talk about no politics right now.
No,
you'd have your text sleep on mark.
Jerry, like I'm my husband. Jerry, like I'm my husband and we're on opposite side. So we wouldn't talk about politics.
Make you go up a gumtree. If me are the opposite side, make you go up a gumtree.
They are on opposite spectrum. They are on opposite spectrum of the political divide.
Wow.
Them not talk about politics are hard, you know.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Them only talk sex.
The two will never meet. Politics will never meet, and them are going to be at odds. So
then how teeth and tongue for going to meet?
Them will never talk about politics at home. Them talk about other things.
Tongue can't hurt teeth, you know. Teeth can hurt tongue, but tongue can hurt teeth.
You know? So, I never know what I say in the way you just show at me way like me, you know.
You can only lick lips.
You can only what?
Later, I'm tell you. No. Later.
Well, you know what? You know, I'll take a page out of party page thing. Yeah. You know, one of us, two men have quarrel, 2 men have fight, but we're not going to fight, Jerry.
All right, you want to take page out of party page?
I don't want any of us to weep tonight. You know, I want us to sleep good tonight, all right?
Some people like weeping.
And it takes two, Jerry, me and you, all right? 2 hours can make the dream come true. All right, Jerry.
You want to do it long time and you talk out. You talk out to enough to talk.
Yeah. All right. People, it's just tongue-in-cheek. Me and Jerry rag each other all the time.
Tongue-in-cheek? Who for tongue and over cheek?
Tell them, say, you come look for me all the time, Jerry.
Then why ever thought that for your ear?
No, because I know nothing
to hide. You come look for you? You did last?
I don't like Jerry. I don't like you creep over the fence and I jump over the fence. You come on the yard and you blow the on.
You come through the front door.
And say, oh, Jerry.
You come through the front door and back door. I have key for the front door and back door.
No, me not have it.
You never know something cut that.
Me don't want to disclose that over the ear.
It's gone already.
All right. So, Jerry, it was
go on. It better go on now.
Yes, and, you know. And
no disrespect, you know.
Oh, you know something?
No, you remember too much thing,
from the crooner, Sarah Vaughan, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I want to tell them.
Yeah, all right, go on. All right, when you remember, you call back.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Thank you. I'm tired, just listening. I'm tired. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Jerry.
What go on?
I won't belong. I just.
No, but after Mario can't belong.
I heard and appreciate your comments this morning about royalty.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm not a royalty person. No. They're against it.
Yes.
Because I don't see why any one family is supposed to be ruling over them people.
No way.
It's years.
No.
And a child born, for instance, I learned one time that when the Queen or King of England have a child born, immediately millions of pounds is
transferred
in the bank.
In them name, yes. Them all put them picture upon money.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. So
land.
Say if all of us are royal.
Yes.
So who will rule in over?
Yes, it's a dream. It's a delusion. Them call it delusion of grandeur.
Yes.
It's a first form of schizophrenia and madness.
Yeah. And you sometimes I wonder how people call themselves civilized and live with that foolishness.
No, they don't think. No, it is nice. It is consoling. It's like you marry a woman or you have a woman. You don't have no woman either, because I have no woman. Man believes I have a woman. And she good looking and them with it. And she keep company with everybody except him and him pretend like that. But it make you feel better for say, you know. And when people say Jerry, why your girl pretend I feel good, although you know say you don't really control it, you feel good. It's like a form of consolation. Human being have a need for, you know, consoling themselves, like when somebody died. That is not a tragedy. But still you console people who feel like it's a tragedy and say, all right, no mind. And you make them feel, you know, you keep them company for a few weeks or months and then take time get over that. It's a human need. Even animals, you have animals who mourn the parting of company, you know. Me say animal, goat, sheep, and different animal. One of them dead. Dog. And all 5-6 dogs stand up round the dead dog all hours. 5-6 hours them upon roadside after the dog lick down. And them dead, them man sad man, sad. And them dead, and them get over it, you know.
Yeah.
Get over it.
All right, I'm going to make somebody else get a chance.
Thank you very much, yes, sir.
All right, sir.
Yes, boy, I could hear take two to tango, also to tangle in a Jamaica. We say, boy, take two to tangle. That means one person can't fight, and if you're not ready for fight, the other person will just wait. Them can still attack, you know, but that's that time the fight starts. Take two to tango, Ray Charles.
You can haunt any house by yourself. Be a man or a mouse by yourself. You can act like a king on a throne. There are lots of things that you can do alone, but it takes two to tango, right? Two to tango, two to really get the feeling of romance. Two to tango, to the tango, do the dance of love. You can sail on a ship by yourself, take a nap or a nip by yourself. You can get into debt on your own. Lots of things that you can do alone. I say to the tango, it takes two to tango, to really get the feeling of. Listen to me, it's a to the tango, to the tango, to the dance of love. Get very old by yourself, catch a fish or a coal by yourself, dig a ditch, strike it rich all by yourself. There are lots of things that you can do alone, but it takes two to tango, all right, buddy, two to tango, two to really get the feeling of romance, two to tango. Tango, do the dance of love. You can fight like a champ by yourself. You can lick in the stamp by yourself. You can be very brave on the phone. Lots of things that you can do alone. I say it takes a two to tango. You hear me? Two to tango. To really get the feeling. What did I say? To the tango, to the tango, to the dance of love. It takes two, I said two. Darling, it always takes two. I'm with you.
Yes, thank you very much. Two to tango, you know, tango was terrific piece of dance. I think of Spanish, you know. The tango. And I ask if the music could them play. Your faith can really dance and keep time with one another and compensate and appreciate one another. So we're going to get to the phone. Maybe this is the last call we have for today. Enjoyable day. Let's get to the phone. Good afternoon and welcome. Welcome. Go ahead, please. Are you there?
Good afternoon, Brother Jerry. How are you doing, sir?
Fine, thank you, Wagwan.
Well, we have to give the Lord thanks and praise, my brother, and to what are going on now, we have to hold on firm, my brother, because we are in the end of time, you know, because coming to the Lord is name, and we not give up, brother, we are continuing to fight the good fight of faith.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, man, me like your program, I go on nice, man, and you just keep up your good work and continue to do what you have to do. Me calling from me, in my name is Mark Taylor.
Mark Taylor? Where's Mark Taylor?
Mark Taylor, yeah, man.
Are you a pastor?
Yeah, man, me glad to hear you, man, and you just continue to do what you do, my brother, because, you know, and everyone go stand by you, and everyone go stand with you, you know, because you have to speak. You have to speak the truth, and you have to just continue to do what you do the same way, because, you know, some will with you, some will with you, and some will, you know, because remember when the Creator was here, when Jesus was here, he had to speak the truth, and then crucify him, them say away with him, release Barabbas, and you know, so they will do you the very same, my brother. So you just continue to do what you do the same way. Just continue to fight the good fight of faith, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Yes, man. And me enjoy the funeral. Me enjoy the funeral service yesterday, man. Put on the sister to rest in them, and may I so rest in peace. Yes.
That's good. That it's good that you could hear good enough that you could say you enjoy. Yes, I'm glad you heard it well enough.
Yes, man. I never get to be there, but it was a good turnout. You know, a lovely turnout, man, and she do her work and her work finish, and the Lord take her home. So they also always say peace, you know. Yes.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much.
All the best, brother Jerry, and you just continue to do what you have to say, my brother. You see the fight we are going in the other country, so we have to just put everything to the, because, you know, it has to go on because the last before it comes out and business.
Yeah, war and war, rumors of war.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and we don't see anything yet, you know, brother Jerry. We don't see nothing yet, you know.
No, the cutter. This is just a cutter. I know I load this. This is not the load.
Yes. And you know why the children of Israel remain so, because of them disobedience. So at the same time, I go on and know, sir, because all man a fight for world power, you know, world power. World power them a fight for. Yeah. And when them a fight for the earth and the earth.
All right, we have to go now, here, sir.
Yeah, man, they must fight for the earth. They must fight for the earth. But
yes, sir. I have to go now. Call me tomorrow early. Thank you. Here, sir. Nice call.
All right, brother Jerry.
All the best. Yeah, man. We want to play Leave People Business Alone. Who think it again? It was requested. Admiral Tibet. Leave People Business Alone. Just a little piece and a piece and a piece.
I say believe people business and mind your own. I say believe people business, leave people business alone. Leave people business and mind your own. Leave people business alone. Leave people business and mind your own. You in my way, like a rolling stone, like stick and stone, cannot break your bone. But David killed Goliath with a sling and a stone. Samson killed the Philistine with the donkey jawbone. So leave people business alone. Leave people business and mind your own. Leave people business alone. Leave people business and mind your own. You carry news go and you carry news come, but that's not the use for your teeth and your tongue. I say like you're on the street with your mouth going like a man. People get ready, there's a train a-coming. You don't need no baggage, you just get on board. All you need is faith to hear the dealers humming. Don't need no ticket, you just thank the Lord. So people get ready for the train to Jordan, picking up passengers close
so many places in my life and time. I sung a lot of songs, I've made some bad rhymes. I've acted out my life in stages with 10,000 people watching. But we're alone and I'm just to sing this song for you. I know your image of me is what I hope to be. Baby, I treated you unkindly, but girl, can't you see?